As always, we're your hosts. I'm Greg. This is Andrew, wearing some bold shirts because Wear Bold Shirts was redeemed last stream. So we're bringing our colorful best here for this Systemagic stream, and it's time for beans! Beans, nothing but beans in Modern. This has been the talk of the town of the format, Andrew. Why, what's with the hype behind beans?
Alright, so here's the thing. 4-color beans is a good archetype in Modern.
Okay.
However, notably, 4-color has many different interchangeable pieces.
Yes.
This makes it somewhat vulnerable in general to thought seizes because, like, you need the right mix of, like, spot removal spells, card advantage engines, blah-de-blah. Not saying your deck is necessarily bad against Scam, but you do need to kind of have the right mix of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think the main idea of these decks in general is, well, what if the mix was your Cascade deck, so there is no mix?
Mm-hmm.
All you do is always put increasing numbers of the Beanstalks into play and then crush your opponent under their weight.
Yeah.
And all your removal is provided by bean-triggering cards, such as Binding, Solitude, and Fury.
Okay.
And you just recoup the card advantage with aggressive numbers of beans. Then, when you deck yourself, and you will, there's one Endurance which you can evoke and shuffle back the Endurance and the graveyard, and you just keep going. You just don't stop.
That's great. I didn't realize that part of the beans.
Oh, that's part of the beans.
Yeah.
So that's the point of the beans deck. The idea is you can marry the power of the 4-color shell to the Cascade spell.
Okay.
So, to the Cascade shell, and hopefully get the best of both worlds.
Also, Azax, yes.
How long do we say 4-color beans Neoform? Oh, it's only a matter of time.
Only a matter
So
of time.
there are a couple different schools of Cascade beans, which is insane given the deck's been around like 2 weeks, but here we are. This is more of the classical Cascade bean school with Bloodbraid Elf and Fire and Ice, not the Tristan school with Murderous Cut.
Okay.
The other advantage of these Cascade bean decks generally is, the 4-color shell is somewhat, in general, designed to rely on the card Renin 6.
Okay.
And unfortunately, Renin 6 has kind of been declining in its power level.
Okay.
I think mostly because, bizarrely, Bowmaster is eating Renin 6's, like, the cards that would lose to Renin 6 also lose to Bowmaster, which kind of means no one plays them.
Okay, sure.
Like, when you were playing before, when you were playing Camera, for example, there was a real choice about whether to play Memnites or Ornithopters.
Right.
Where Ornithopters were better against Renin 6, Memnites were better against Ragavan, you weren't sure what to play.
Yeah.
But now, Bowmaster is actually pushing Ragavan out of the metagame.
Sure.
Which means that now all the Hammer decks are just playing Ornithopters, and like this whole combined effect is making Renin 6 weaker.
Okay.
So cutting Renin 6 is one of the advantages of doing this. Is now your deck is just... It's sort of leaner. Leaner is maybe a weird way to describe all of my cards cost greater than 2.
Yeah.
But it's sort of leaner.
Sure.
So yeah, that's the idea of this list. And this specific list was taken from MTGO grinder Thylai, sometimes known as Javier Dominguez. So
pretty good Magic player.
Yeah. I don't have that many opinions on specifics. I mostly just looked through the list, found one I liked that was played by someone I respect, and this was in the overlap of those two things. I think that what I mainly like about this list is I think it's really important to have cheap cards in your Cascade deck. I mean, it sounds obvious, but I like that we're not skimming the full 4 Fire and Ice and the full 8 Pitch Elementals.
Yeah.
Like, because that means our curve, like right, in reality, it sort of looks like this.
Yeah.
Right? And this is a land. So, like, this is our real curve, in some sense. Well... Wait, is the plan just never to Cascade into your 1 of Endurance? I mean...
Bloodbraid Elf?
I think you're just kind of accepting that your Bloodbraid Elf does what it does in this shell. But,
I think it's just not the end of the world when that...
I mean, also hits Teferi, too, like, right? Like, it's not like... Your Bloodbraid Elf does hit other things, for better or for worse. So, I don't know fully how this is all gonna kind of play out, but I'm interested in giving it a try. I do like that, honestly, so the ability to hit Teferi instead of Beans, right? As you point out, it could be a downside in some spots, but it's also upside in some spots. For instance, what if you Cascade Teferi and your opponent is playing a Cascade deck?
Yeah.
They get, like, Omega owned. Like, you effectively have 7 Teferis, sort of.
Yeah. Right, you have, like, 6 or 5.
The number is complicated.
Your Bloodbraid Elves are, like half a Teferi each.
Yes. But anyway... That's the gist of this list. I don't want to get too much into it. I'm also not very confident about many things. For example, like, I don't know if the deck looping Endurance thing has to be main.
Yeah.
It could conceivably be sideboard. I don't know if the exact number of Cascaders is exactly... This list has 7. But you could play a lot if you wanted to. Like, you could in theory play 4 Shards Agent, 4 Blade Elf, 4 Ardent Plea. Like, you could go pretty deep on this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, anyone thinking about those beans can use the hot new beans command. So keep that in mind.
Wait, actually, you did it wrong.
Oh. Wait. Hold on.
Beans! My attempt to make an Into the Wood joke fell flat on the command, so we just settled with beans. But I do plan on making some Into the Woods jokes throughout the course of the stream. Also, last stream we were redeemed Crack-a-Pack, and we never did it. So we're going to real quick crack this one pack before we go. So sorry if the person who redeemed it isn't here, but we're just going to crack this IRL pack. It's a nice Brothers War set booster, really to commemorate the fact that set boosters are going away. Like, look at this nice art card. Now we'll only get those occasionally. Ooh, a cool mountain. That's a nice card to open. Some nice commons. Wow, only 3 commons. Imagine trying to draft this.
Oh my
Some
god.
nice commons.
Imagine trying to draft this. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I know what this is. Yeah, sorry. Okay. I could take this even though I'm streaming. It's not a big deal.
Some nice uncommons while Andrew's doing whatever he's doing. That all mixed with
No. Andre owes me some chests. This is the only thing.
Whoa, look at all these. Wait, this is a.
Don't worry about this.
Look at all these rares. Draft is ruined. This pack has 2 mythics, Staff of Domination and Mystic Forge, and this Autonomous Assembler rare. And this is a 4 rare pack. We did it.
Wow.
And Disciple of Callous Nyx.
So what you're saying is limited is ruined forever. Also,
limited is ruined 4 rares.
Love Murky. Someday Murky will be hopefully met by the Systematic Stream.
Yeah.
Who knows when?
And this list Lucky Clover. That's pretty fun.
Oh wait, you can't have a list in your pack, right? That will ruin limited.
Yeah, no, right. This is also, if you could tell me
this
what
pack very much
Disciple of Callous Nyx Nin does, I would give you like, a lot of dollars.
I can't do that.
what a card. Here, let's just put it into chat for them to know. It seems to be a commander card.
Okay.
Disciple of Callous Nin. I wonder if this is Nin's staff. Oh wait, no, Nin is someone else. Yeah, limited is ruined if this is what packs are going.
Well, no, Vext is right. If you open Lucky Clover and Woe Draft, that would go hard.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the type of thing I think they want to do with the list.
Can you make a recommendation to the streamer? You can do anything you want. Will we listen? That's another matter. But you can make any recommendation you would like.
We love feedback. We just don't always listen to it. Anyway, thanks for redeeming Crack-a-Pack yesterday. Sorry we made you wait. But
so, okay, some streams have a policy of, quote, no backseat gaming. We have the exact opposite policy.
Yeah.
Which is much backseat gaming. So, keep that in mind.
Force of Negation is mid AF. Thanks for your suggestion.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to.
I'm ready to fire it off whenever you are.
The issue is that
we missed it because I was cracking the pack, but thanks so much for your resub at 1 year. That's so exciting.
Mostly, I just don't want to play Commandeer, so I'm not going to. I found that card to not be very good. Possibly we should have more fobs for the mirror. I don't know, but nonetheless.
Because they hit beans?
Yeah, the fobs hit beans.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know what the leagues are going to be like. I don't know if, in general, I think Modern is, pretty diverse and a lot of things going on. Obviously, this is the hot deck, so maybe we're just going to play all fucking mirrors, in which case, maybe things are going to get weird. But I don't really think that's what I would... I really don't think that's what I should do.
Yeah. Also, no rings, right? Because Beans is your card advantage engine.
There's no rings.
Have you considered that Ring is one of the best cards in Modern, though?
Yeah, it's all about Beans now.
I see, okay. The Lorcana Invitational. Yeah, CubeCon is apparently this weekend. I did think about submitting the Pygow Cube to CubeCon, but the issue is that I didn't really want to go to CubeCon.
Yeah, I had a similar issue.
Yeah.
The problem is, okay, so I really have no idea what CubeCon's like or what their process is. I'm really worried about the average quality of cubes. But...
I mean, they this shirt color rocks. Thanks! Yeah, it has this, cool pattern that you can't really see super well on stream, but yeah. This is my boldest shirt, I think. That's not... Okay, wait, I have some shirts that are, costumes, This is my boldest shirt that's hanging in my shirt closet, not in my costume box.
Yeah, it is pretty funny, our math. I mean, like, honestly, who would win? The legendary artifact Bastion of Sauron's Power or some beans?
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, look! Our hand has some beans.
Some biz. Will we get a bold outfit Halloween stream? Last year we did do a Halloween stream in costume. You can find it at the very bottom of our YouTube page. And I believe we plan to do that again.
I imagine this is Sneep.
I assume so, yes.
I don't really know much about this deck, but I imagine this is Sneep. Yeah, basically, I have a lot of worries that if your plan is to go to an event where you just draft many different cubes, that many of them are just going to be heinous, and I won't enjoy that. I wouldn't mind if there was some sort of incredibly rigorous selection process with an aggressive committee who like playtest all the cubes or something, but I suspect nothing like that happened. Which, to be clear, is reasonable, but also why I'm not interested. Anyways, so yeah. So chat, now let's turn to some various stream bureaucracy matters.
Okay.
So chat, here's what you should know. For the next 2 Fridays, we're gonna have some guest Fridays.
Guest Fridays.
I don't know if there's a pithy way to say guest Friday.
It sounds like guest Friday is
like,
a pretty
like
pithy way to say it.
Fun, unfamiliar. Yeah, I don't.
Fun, familiar Friday.
Well, it has to be fun familiar. That's nice. I don't mind fun familiar Friday, but so yeah, so basically, so there will be a lot friend Friday. Yeah, actually, that one works.
I like fun familiar Friday.
What could be friend of the stream Friday?
Ooh, okay, yeah.
So basically, for this Friday and next Friday, we will have guests. I will not reveal the identities of any of the guests to protect the guilty.
Yeah.
But there will be some guests.
Yeah, Frenemy Friday. That's nice. And also no Gregs. Or there might be, great draw.
Wow. I'm thinking about some beans.
Some beans. There might be little bits of Greg. I might, pop in for 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
One of them I will be in Salt Lake City.
Right. Greg is going to Summit and I'm not, which is part of why we got here.
Also, I promised Summit I would advertise them on the stream. So, everyone, you should come to Summit.
So, our opponent's probably playing, Hammer. Yeah, it looks like Hammer.
You were just in Salt Lake City. Nice.
I don't imagine Hammer's very good against what we're doing.
I can't imagine so. Are we just going to kill this with Fury?
Well, first we're going to Cascade into another Beans.
Well, no, I know that.
But yes, presumably.
Are they giving away Black Lotuses? They're actually not this time. They're giving away a set of Moxen.
Okay. What are they going to name? Boseiju?
If they made Misty, that would be rough.
I mean, not that rough. We just...
Oh, let's go!
Oh my god!
But yeah,
sorry,
this time
opponent.
Summit is giving away a set of Moxes. They're giving one each to the top 4, and then also just one to a random attendant. We'll get the 5th Mox.
Just gonna find Forest here, I think.
That makes some sense.
No, just gonna preserve life. At some point, you make the hard cast some big things, but we'll get there. They found Colossus Hammer. I mean, we don't... See, if they'd found a Cauldra complete, we definitely need to instant kill it.
Yeah.
We don't obviously need to kill here. In fact, now that I think we've drawn Solitude, I think we should just chill.
Oh, I agree, yeah.
Because, see, what we can do is we can chump block with a Shard Student, and we can wait to draw more beans.
Which Mox would I choose if I were to win? I mean, the Mox that I would want to own the most is Mox Pearl, because I identify as a white mage. But Mox Pearl is I think the one that's worth the least, so that's the one they're giving away randomly as a door prize, which is a little rough for those of us who want that one. But I don't know, I would get the one that's most expensive, which I assume is Mox Sapphire.
See, the thing about all these things our opponent's doing is they don't really matter.
Oh, I see.
Right, I'm just gonna hang out.
Yeah.
I mean, next turn we can even go... What I think we should maybe do is Boseiju, the Colossus Hammer, and then Fury both of them. Is possible. That seems, I think, maybe better than deploying more beans. Maybe not. I'm thinking about done beans. Now they played this, I think maybe it's not better.
Yeah.
Okay, well, wait. In that case, I think we should stop them from drawing a card by first fearing these 2 things. Before we Cascade, because otherwise we're giving them a card.
Okay.
Right? because we won't be able to pay for our beans on the Esper Sentinel.
Oh, because you don't want to play Besiege, right?
I don't,
We're not
yeah.
playing Besiege.
So we just do this.
Yeah.
All right.
We can also give them a card. It's probably fine, but...
Yeah. I mean, it is fine.
Yeah.
But... Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, wait. Is that where you want to go? I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to Solitude that.
Nice.
All right. Goodbye, Fury. Now I'd like some beans. And any beans for the Bean God? Ah, beans. Nice. Beans? Beans.
Fury.
So now we... See, the thing is, I wouldn't mind hitting our land drop, so maybe we should now just also Solitude this.
I think I like that.
But we could also just chump block it. It doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
Let's Solitude it. Whatever.
I guess, wait. Do we need to live in fear of Inkmoth Nexus?
Not really. I mean, even if they draw a way to... Oh, wait. If they draw another Pure Steel, they could go play Pure Steel, animate... I guess we should live in fear of that. All right, fine. Maybe we should play the Besavia then, at this point, now that we bricked.
Okay, I'm down to play.
Wait, we could actually cycle Fury Bloodbraid Elf for 3 cards. That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait, but if they equip it, it will lose flying. That's true.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Wait, okay, I'm back to thinking... Wait. So I'm back to thinking we should just... Because they have to reactivate it, which they can't do.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, so we should just Solitude then.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just do this. Bean, 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 bean. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, really, really classic outcome there. Both teams fighting very hard. Anyway, so on the draw, we boarded Gemstone Caverns.
Love that. Just in all matchups.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-mm.
Do we want the one Murderous Cut?
Yeah,
Sounds
I'm not
pretty good.
exactly sure what it's for. It might be for, like, Elishnorn and stuff.
Oh, sure.
Because
okay.
it's a little hard to cast, but it does seem very good in this matchup. We can play it.
Yeah.
I'm down. I don't really know what we can cut. I mean, I assume maybe we don't need to recycle
Yeah,
it this
that
time.
makes
Although
sense.
maybe we just like always need to recycle.
I feel like we'll be fine. I feel like we'll find a way to win the game.
It's like kind of dangerous.
Yeah. Wait, is Teferi good against them?
It's better than it looks. It stops them from protecting their things.
Oh, sure. Okay.
It's not, and it bounces constructs and like sagas. It's not amazing.
Okay. Yeah.
I suspect this. Well, I think this gets swapped for this probably.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because we're not boarding in fawns, and the main point of that is to
Yeah.
fawn. Like.
Maybe the Murderous Cut's just bad.
I'm a little skeptical of it. Like, I don't hate this. The main question is are we allowed to do this? Like, if this is the main, we're sort of implying that we aren't allowed to do it. Like, I might do this cowardly out of fear.
That's fine.
Basically, as we play the deck, we'll learn whether we're allowed to cut the endurance. I'm concerned we're not allowed to. But, yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. If they play Aid and we don't Solitude that Inkmoth, that hurts. Wait, sorry, why would that be true? They can't then equip the hammer. You think I'm allowed? I mean, if I'm allowed, this is the time to do it. But I'm a little unsure that it's allowed. I mean, what could go wrong?
I can't think of anything that could go wrong.
Like, I know we don't have a 2-drop in a matchup that's pretty 2-drop dependent, but are we really gonna, like, hard mulligan for binding Fire and Ice? Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we, like, could, but I think it'll probably... I guess we also don't have a pitch elemental. Maybe,
I guess this hand's pretty bad.
Maybe this is... Maybe
Like-
this is a mulligan. Okay, I'm coming around to it's a mulligan.
I think I will.
Wow, this hand's so much better. All right. Because this hand is a turn 1 beans.
Love turn 1 beans.
So, okay, we're going to tuck probably just the 2 lands, I think. I think what we're supposed to do is, so we're going to lose 2 cards. One to the mull, and one to, so like the island is one of them, right? And then I think we exile Hallowed Fountain to put in Gemstone Caverns.
Okay. Because we could exile one of the 2 pitch elementals.
Yeah. But I don't know. But then like
yeah.
I kind of want either one, if we draw either red or white to be on.
Right. That's the issue.
I think it's fine to exile the land.
Okay.
I think it'll just be okay. Because, like, I don't know, we're on the draw, we have, like, multiple draw steps and the beans, like...
Yeah.
It'll just be fine. Wow, they're gonna draw a card? That's pretty unfair, honestly. We spent so many resources putting these beans in our deck. That's awkward, to be honest.
Yeah.
But whatever, let's go off the beanstalk.
Yeah.
So we want like some sort of green X land.
Does Gemstone Cavern tap for mana of any color?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But maybe like Stomping Ground.
Okay.
Beans! Nice. And now we can see what they do, but we always have the Solitude in reserve.
Yep.
My intent is to do nothing, but I'm open to doing something if they do stuff.
Yeah.
It has to be green, right? Yeah, maybe Stomping Ground is the wrong one. Maybe I should have gone for Steam Vents. I wanted red for the eventual like card casting.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe this makes Teferi to cast if I draw like a random land. Yeah. Okay, I think that would be the wrong land. I should have thought longer. Wow, that's rude. All right, well, evoke Solitude, I guess, in response to this.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, I guess we could just untap and pay 2.
Yeah.
Maybe we just let it happen.
Okay, maybe let's let it happen.
I guess paying 2 just isn't that bad.
Yeah.
And we do want to kill at some point. Okay, I'm off it.
And we don't have to pay 2 on the beans, right? Yeah, okay.
No, beans is cast.
Ooh, red card would be very good. Yeah.
Okay, so now let's play this, pitching, I think, just Teferi.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we could pitch this, but I think I'd rather pitch Teferi.
I think so. I mean, there is a Saga in play, but...
Yeah, I know. Oh, I pay 2 and I keep my guy. Oh, that's true. You're right. So what I need to do this is... Okay, so this goes here, targeting this, right?
Yeah.
And so then... Yeah, all right. I agree with concession.
Nice.
Yeah. The thing about all this is, don't play Hammer in this metagame. Like, seriously, don't do it. Like, I don't like before being okay. Like here's the deal about Hammer, right? Like, before 4-color was popular, like before Beans was printed, when 4-color was like not that popular, Hammer was an okay choice because like you're trying to exploit scam or something. But right now, Scam and 4-color are like equally popular and both very popular. Okay, our opponent's deck is 61.
Okay.
Which does suggest some sort of 4-color Beans type deck.
Sure.
But it might not be full Cascade Beans.
Sure.
Anyways, this is a sneak.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, basically, if you think half your opponents will be playing Beans, ooh, it's Amulet.
Saga.
61 because it's a Dom.
Oh,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
okay.
Yeah, actually, this is actually really funny because Matt and I were talking about this the other day. So, chat, now we need to discuss this important fact.
Yeah.
So, let's say that, I'm going to cycle, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's say you're playing a modern tournament, right? What Matt and I believe is the correct strategy is each round, before your game begins, you should ask your opponent how many cards are in their deck. Now, they aren't required to answer. It's derived information, but they can't lie.
Yeah.
And you can count their deck. And the point of this is that if they say 61, they're probably Amulet.
Yeah.
If they say a number over 60, but that is not 61, like 62 and up, they're probably 4-color or 4-color Cascade Beans. And if they say 60, you know they're not those decks.
Yeah.
So, like, this information should greatly affect your mulligan strategy.
I want you to know the most recent modern tournament when I played the modern RCQ.
I think we should get Rogren here, right? We just don't have white.
Sure, yeah. When I played the modern RCQ I played recently, I, like, always kind of awkward, like, when I first picked up their deck to shuffle, I always fumbled with it a little bit, and I was like, oh, is this 60 cards? You know, kind of, like, implying that, like, it feels a little bigger. Because I wanted to ask, but I felt like it's a weird question to just ask outright, you know?
Yeah. Agree.
Because, like, sometimes people, like, double sleeve their decks, you know? And you can be like, oh, this is weird. Is this 60 cards? And, yeah. You're not allowed? Oh, are you allowed to lie about your decks?
You're not allowed to lie. You can decline to answer and say you may count.
Yeah.
It is legal to make your opponent count. It is not legal to lie. You must tell the truth if your opponent asks this. So, sure, I mean, you can answer, you can count this, but, like, it's kind of a punt to answer that, actually, right?
Yeah.
Like, imagine you're actually in the situation, your opponent asks this, right? Like, you shouldn't answer that because, like, clock time is a resource, and you expending both of your collective clock time for them to count your deck when, like, come on, they're probably going to count it correctly is, like, pretty dubious.
And hey, Gecko Man, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow!
Okay, so this is actually a pretty interesting spot now, because we might need to binding something now.
Because we might be dead if we don't.
Yes. I suspect we should binding Amulet.
That makes a lot of sense.
Gate them on mana, not fight them on cards. We'll outcard them. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. So I think we should do is fetch Shagoth Triumph and 1 mana land binding the Amulet.
Okay.
So, yeah, basically, in general, I think, yeah, you should always, in modern tournaments right now, ask your opponent for the deck size.
Yeah.
It's very stupid that this is true, but, you know, are you allowed to lie about being a fast deck counter? I think the answer to the question is yes.
Yeah, I think so.
You are allowed. The Magic rules really don't dictate what you can lie. Like, there's a very limited amount of things you can't lie about, you know?
Yeah.
And that isn't one of those things. Okay, so this is dangerous. It's not necessarily lethal, but if they also have a land drop thing and a Titan, then it's lethal.
Yeah, and they have drawn a lot of cards.
Yeah, but they still might not have it. So this gets them... Wait, that's not quite enough. That only gets them to... It's only 1 additional land drop. So they're just going to play Valkyrie and pass or something? Okay.
Okay.
And they're just going to play a land, I guess? Because, like, I don't understand. This isn't going anywhere, is it? Oh, wait, do they still have another land drop? Did I miscount? Oh, wait, they still have another land drop. Oh, the second one actually gets them there, right?
Wait.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Well, cool, I guess. That's cool. Now we should play some sort of Cascader, and I think it should just be Shardless Agent.
Because we want to guarantee beans?
Yes.
And then we want to just, like, kill their...
Kill at least one of them.
Yeah.
So let's oh, and actually, because of the existence of land binding, we should play a land first and leave a point.
Oh, sure, right.
So let's play this, and let's go, let's do it like this.
Yeah.
Yes, we also might want the Void as a red card. I am also aware of that. So anyway, beans. Any beans? Beans! Nice!
Wow, you're so wise.
Alright, so now let's evoke Fury, shall we?
Yeah.
Beans! It's important to announce beans each time. I think we should respond to that.
I agree. Maybe multiple times.
Well, at least one time.
Yeah, and we're going to hit an amulet here, right?
Well, I'm not sure we should hit Amulet or Dryad. I guess we should hit...
Well, I can't we just kill the Dryad with the salt? Like,
I guess we can, yeah. So we
I think we should hit Amulet and kill both Dryads.
Okay, that seems reasonable. And we'll, like, figure out this ring at a later point. Okay. Alright, so let's let this resolve.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to hit the ring.
Well, if we don't... Hold on. If they have any combination of... Like, it's very easy with them Titan here if we don't take the Amulet, I think.
Yeah.
If we hit the Amulet and both Dryads, and they just have 4 mana.
Yeah.
So they can't Titan,
right.
Presumably.
Yeah, but then they get to draw a bajillion cards. I think the reason not to do is they'll probably find whatever we like. Let's hit Amulet.
I think we should Amulet, but I'm not 100% sure. The main argument is something like who's the beatdown. All right, let's evoke this too.
I think so, yeah.
Alright, now our beans is destroyed. We get any land with basic land types, maybe a Steam Vents.
Sure.
Maybe actually a Sacred Foundry.
Sure.
I'm saying white.
Beans!
Right, this comes down. Yeah, I mean, I think this is going okay. I think Cascade Beans is very likely good. To be clear, I don't should have gone on tapped white. Well, maybe. I don't know. It would actually cost me life in this case, but maybe that doesn't matter. What I would say about this, right, is like, I guess talking about Cascade Beans generally, I am not sold that Cascade Beans is like busted or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is likely that there exists a version of Cascade Beans that is busted.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't know that we've cracked the code that like we as society know, but I think there's likely that's good. Also, don't worry, the Tristan build is coming. Yeah. All builds of Cascade Beans will be streamed to the Systematic channel. All of them. But just wait. This one is for today. Yeah. The scheduling is for a reason. Mm-hmm. My main concern about the Tristan one is that I feel like not playing Fire Ice like has to be wrong, right? Like, this is bad. What if everyone just like has a Ragavan? You know, like it's very dangerous. You know, like Tristan's build is almost no ways to kill Ragavan. Like if they just play Ragavan one, your plan is to let it hit you. I don't love that. Yeah. I'm not saying that there's no. Could that be right? I mean, yeah, of course it could be right. I'm not certain, but I'm a little skeptical. Sure, when you describe it like accurately, it sounds bad. Yeah, more and more people are saying this. Okay, let's go to the beanstalk to start with. This is not going great. I think we might be dead now. Yeah, I was thinking about bouncing Binding. It's not that great because I give them back an amulet and then they have 2 amulets and they'll re-tighten. It's like... Well, I think the idea is we'll just recast Binding, right? Well, yeah, okay. I mean, I think that's probably what we have to do. Yeah. Maybe I should have bounced this, actually. I didn't think about that enough, but I was hoping to just draw something good. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, let's cast a fairy. Certainly we're doing that. I mean, I guess we should bounce Binding. I mean, recasting it draws a card. It's got to be pretty good. Well, that's really unfortunate because now the buck stops here. Because we can't do more stuff. Yeah. So, like, the problem is now we kind of have to bind the Titan or else we're dead, but they're also going to re-Titan. I think we're dead. I think we're just dead, yeah. All right. Good beats on that one. So, these are definitely good. I don't know if these are good or not. They're okay. Is Fawn good? Maybe. It does some nice things. Fire Ice is definitely bad. They have obviously nothing to Fire Ice. Yeah. Murderous Cut seems pretty good. Is Murderous Cut good? Don't we have enough ways to kill Titans? Don't we have enough ways to kill Titans? Maybe. You just want to... Yeah, I mean... And I think this matchup I suspect can go quite long. So I expect this is a pro-endurance matchup. And I often have shaped Teferi in this matchup out of 4 colors, so I assume the same is true. Is Fury good? I think it's pretty good. Yeah. You want to kill the 2/4? Oh, sure. And hey, Brockadam, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. Charmaz are good. Are they? They do. I get that they do something. I mean, yeah. I guess I have a lot of bad cards. Maybe I need the Charmaz. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, I'm not really sold. Like, how many colorless lands do we think they're actually going to have at any given time? Not many. Like, 1? Because if this card's 4 mana destroy land, I mean, I get that we could destroy a double land, but... Yeah. That doesn't sound very impressive to me. Also, Cut over Fury does make a lot of sense, I think. Well, we're not on the draw, so... everyone agrees that we should have Gemston on the draw. Yeah. Vexed... You are welcome to say anything you want, but if you do something that I obviously knew, I will make fun of you. And in this instance, you need to be made fun of. I am aware of the text of Gemstone Mine. I have, in fact, read the card. Sometimes that's not enough to know the text of the card. Oh, Blood Braids out with Forces. Oh, I see. Yeah. That's pretty reasonable. So I guess we just leave the Teferi at that point, but then we don't have another card.
Time for the mathematically perfect one Charma.
Or one Fire Ice, I suppose, to tap Titans. But we can have one Charma, I guess.
Yeah. That sideboarding was a whirlwind.
Well, this is a mulligan.
Yeah.
This hand's very bad. Keep.
I think I want to go to 5.
It could be okay.
Okay.
What if we we know it's our past, but we're at the God, that's great, Mr. Catfish. All right, because what if they just like play a Saga, and then we start stone ringing?
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
I think it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Good point.
And my intent is to get Zagoth and it's to get Zagoth and maybe just Rogren, depending on what we draw.
Sure.
But yeah. I don't know if this hand's a keep legitimately. I don't think it'd be a keep with like normal 4C, but I think the context is pretty different.
Sure.
And I think it might be a keep with this deck. Obviously, they don't play any Sagas. That would be a disaster for this hand. But, you know, when have they ever done that? Don't be ridiculous. I'm a genius.
You're so smart.
It's just a sneak, honestly. I mean, why would you mulligan the perfect hand? What many are calling the perfect hand. I don't think that matters.
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, now, hilariously, we can bounce their map if we want to.
That's true.
I mean, I guess we're going to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't see a reason to not bounce their map. Sure. Our draw hasn't developed to be the most exciting, I would say. But, you know.
I don't know. We've drawn 2 cards, one of which is a good one.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's sad that we can't recur it in this deck, but
that's true.
Somehow I'll try to live with myself regarding that. The One Ring, that I would rather not happen.
I do kind of think we should force the negation that one.
Yeah, let's force it and pitch to Fairy.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether or not we should just slam Omnath next turn. Obviously, it depends on what we draw, but
yeah,
I don't think it's insane to slam Omnath. Even though I get that like they have plenty of outs that would Titan next turn if we do. Yeah, I think I want to slam Omnath.
Okay.
Basically, I just don't know what we're waiting for if we don't, and if we're gonna do it, we should do it sooner. Is the idea? Also, what if we just like draw a blue card? Well, okay, that didn't happen. But if we did, we'd be omega rewarded for this.
That's true.
And even now, right? Like there's some pretty decent things that happen. Like, let's say our opponent does Titan this turn, right?
Yeah.
Well, they might not want to haste it because of fear of solitude. Like, it's got to be very reasonable. And if they don't haste it, then like our play is genius.
Yeah.
Tear asunder Omnath. Oh, all right, you got me. The thing about this is like it's a reasonable play by our opponent, but exchanging a resource has to benefit us, right?
I think so.
Ugh. Should we slam it?
I think so.
I mean, it's definitely worse now than it was last turn, but I think it's still right if that was their best play.
Yeah.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Yeah.
And I don't think I should play Viseiju.
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay, nice. So now we have Fawn Up, which does limit how badly things can go pretty substantially. And also just like, I don't know, our opponent knows we missed our land, right? Like, it's like,
yeah,
it's really aggressive. Our opponent just like goes completely all in with that. And they would need Amulet and, ooh. That's interesting. Because I don't hate fawning this.
I kind of like fawning this.
I think I do too, yeah. I mean, it's a little annoying to pitch our beans, but, you know.
Yeah.
There's more beans where that came from. All right. Sure.
So their last card is the Expedition map. Oh, but they're going to now transmute.
They're going to transmute for presumably another pact.
Yeah.
I mean, we do definitely have less beans when we do this fawn thing.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Like, I don't know that the Bloodbraid Elf thing is right? Like, you could play a build more like this build with, like, you'd play, like, a less Tristany build and still have all 3-drop Cascaders, for example.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the particulars of Star type are, like, very unfigured out. Anyways, so I don't want to do too much here. Like, because my intent is probably to Solitude their Titan, right?
Yep.
And we can at some point Besage you this Dryad, but I don't think that point is now.
Can you?
Yeah, it's enchantment.
Okay.
It lists out the things.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it had a non-creature clause.
No, it doesn't. It just like lists the types.
Yeah.
So I think we just probably plus the fairy, play land, gain 4, and pass. Although we could fetch to Besage you the Nymph.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Maybe that's better. I think that is better.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's play this, gain 4, plus this, fetch, find like basic island untapped.
Sure.
Make 4. Well, I just want to have 5 up without
Yep.
paying life. It's my main goal. Boseiju can kill anything you're confident of. You see, Aether House gets it. Alright. Sorry, Otter House. That's what I said is a different person, actually. Anyway, and now we pass, and like, I don't know. Lots of stuff could go wrong, but I think Titan no Amulet with a Solitude is not that scary. And the backup plan of finding T-West is like actually not that viable because most amulets these days have relatively few T-Wests.
That's true.
Like, I think a common number of T-West is like 2.
Yeah.
So like, you know, they can't like keep doing this. Now, to be clear, we can't exactly keep doing this either, but we can.
We can't always just bounce Solitude.
That I think is likely, yeah. See, Brian, I know my modern lists. I even know my amulet list somewhat. Basically, the thing is, I talk to Dom Harvey enough that I have to keep abreast of amulet lists.
Yeah.
Because at any moment, Dom might bring up an amulet-related thing that it is unknowable if it's trolling or serious at any time.
Yeah.
Like, Dom will be like, have you seen the latest, nonsense amulet card? And I'll be like, no. Alright. Well, I mean, the best part of this is that before we bounce our own Solitude, we can attack for 7.
And the best part of that is that then our opponent will have 7 fewer life points.
Yeah. Get him, Elementals. Get him. Honestly, you know who's the biggest loser of the bean thing? It's Kahira.
Ooh, poor Kira.
Nice. Fetch and go.
I guess so, yeah.
I have in my life won this matchup by solituding not solituding, but like removing every card that matters. I'm not saying it's common, but it is possible. Wait, Shardless and BB are both Kira compatible? Oh, does Kira lift? Wait, does Kira say Elf?
I think this is a classic Azax situation.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. All right.
So I assume they're gonna find Dryad with that pact, right?
Maybe we can just kill Dryad. It's not a big deal. They don't get any triggers. Like you can respond to the trigger by.
Yeah.
I think we should untap.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm in no rush to recast Solitude. That could be good. Anyways, attack.
Yep.
Sure. You live your best life, Arboreal Grazer. They're both dinosaurs. Ah, that makes a lot of sense.
Did they get Cultivator already?
Our opponent has not yet gotten Cultivator. To be fair, I think that some lists don't have Cultivator these days. So... okay, I mean, I guess I'll let this resolve.
I think so.
I don't really see why I should respond. Like, I can always respond to the trigger, so... This is concerning, but we'll be fine. Yeah, I think everyone's just not playing Cultivator. And I am not well versed enough in Amulet to know if that's correct or not. I believe it to be complicated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we should Solitude, right?
We can actually let them get the lands first.
Oh, okay, because of yeah, okay.
And then we kill this, and then the trigger.
And the
This is an intervening if, so
Okay,
they just won't resolve.
Okay.
So yeah, we basically in this specific spot, you get to wait as long as possible to do it. Lots of things being targeted. Our opponent, I guess, one downside to letting them do it is you want us to pick all these targets. IRL, you'd be like, all right, you found your lands? Okay, I'll Solitude this.
Yeah.
It's actually much faster IRL. Anyways, yeah, there are a lot of things on the stack. Doop boop 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 boop.
Brian's right. The stack is not empty.
Yeah, the stack is certainly not empty. And see, what I think is impressive about this game is we didn't even really do our thing. We just kind of played Magic at them.
Yeah.
And now they're getting magicked. Did. Okay. Sure. You can summon respect. Okay. I mean, I guess we can't let our permanents take a collective 9.
Yep.
I mean, oh, that's not what I want to do. Sorry. I was making sure I turned off auto yields.
Of course, naturally.
Yeah, I mean, I think we exile this.
Yep, I think so.
It's not my favorite plan we've ever devised.
Yeah.
I would say it has some issues. We'll need to draw a card that does a thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's known for doing a thing.
Yeah.
All right, well, surely there are any good lands they can find.
Nah, I don't think so.
There are, let's see, there's 2 Dryads dead right now, I think. There also are 2 Summoners packs to pay for whatever that's worth. Funnily enough, this game might devolve into some double blocking nonsense at this point.
Nice.
The classic endurance as a combat trick. They'll never see it coming. Yeah, maybe I should board out this endurance. I've decided that if we're cutting our Bloodbraid Elves to have less effective beams, we should cut the endurance.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I didn't really think it all through. Look, our sideboarding this game was let's just say it was not the cleanest sideboard plan I've ever devised. What is this attacking, would you say?
Teferi.
Okay. Saga! Double strike is unfortunate. I mean, I guess that means we let Teferi die, presumably.
Yeah.
Although, wait, sorry, they can't give it double strike, right? They just don't have white mana.
Wait, doesn't Minkasynth Gardens?
Oh, they can make white off
yeah.
this? Wait, do they have enough mana? Wait, 2, 4, 5. So yes, they can exactly do it.
Yeah.
Nah, good beats. Okay, then I guess I chump block with endurance.
I mean, it has trample.
Oh, right. So I guess I just let Teferi die.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep. There you go. Okay, well, I think these cards in our graveyard would make our deck better.
And hey, Dilemma 69. Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
So sure, we can put him back.
Okay.
Boom, got him. I have some concerns about this development. Wait, they're not dead, right? 4, 10, 14. No, not quite.
Dang.
All right, well, I guess we attack.
I think so.
Oh, I'm going to get more than 34, because I'm also going to gain 3 off this Solitude. Who's the beatdown? So, yeah, the question is, should we deal them 4? Shouldn't I have fetch after Endurance Resolved? Oh. I don't think so. I'm not... I don't know that those cards are really what we want exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I think we should probably not deal them 4 right now because we can just do so late. I guess do so when you draw a land. Maybe we should just deal them 4.
I think dealing them 4 makes a lot of sense, but...
No, I think you're right. Let's deal them 4.
Okay.
All right. So, let's see. What are we finding? Like a Steamens and a Sacred Foundry, maybe?
I don't think... Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
So, like, now, they can hit us with the Titan, and they can make a Saga token, but that isn't enough if they, like, assuming they want to attack the Titan.
Sure.
And if we're holding Titan back, I mean, that has to be a win for us.
Yeah.
In some way. I do suspect that all the beating is good for Amulet, although if people start playing more fobs for the Beam Mirror, that could be bad for Amulet, so...
Yeah.
Who really knows at the end of the day? I do think our sideboard could maybe have more beans. Or have more fobs.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just replacing random words with bean for maximum confusion. I think it is very unlikely they have a third Talaria. Yeah, they don't. You can only play 4 beans? I don't know about that, Armath. I think our current list has 8. And I think there are lists with 12. They're going to get... I don't know how they're going to get Dryad. To get Dryad, they would need to have, like, a card that does that. And I don't know what the card is. So, like you're saying they'll Summoner's Packs? Like, I mean, like, if they naturally have a Summoner's Pack, obviously it's bad for us. But, like...
Yeah.
There's a... Also, this is a person, by the way, Chris MDG that we're playing against. This is, I think it's Chris Smith. Okay, our opponent is dead on
Elder
board.
Deep Friend? People play Elder Deep Friend? That's nice.
Oh, this is not Chris. Wait, who is this then? Wait, I thought this was a person. Am I mistaken? Anyways, let's attack.
Yeah. And I assume we'll cut there.
Oh, we'll cut the token? I think so, yeah. I mean, I don't really know how our opponent's going to survive this, to be honest. I don't understand what's going to happen. All of my opponents are people. It's people. Okay, so they're going to make that. And I'll kill it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know why I shouldn't do this. Not going to lie. So... Kill it? Kill it, kill you?
Yeah!
Alright, well that was a bizarre
What
game.
a game, huh?
Anyways, get this crap out of here.
Yeah.
Does this card do anything? No.
No.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, maybe we should board in more Charmas. They're not amazing. Maybe we should leave some Fire Ices. They do Pitch to Fury and Fawn.
Yeah.
Mathematically sound 1 Fire Ice. Any takers?
Yeah, I was wondering about the Sundering Titan. I didn't.
I think it's for the mirror.
Wait, also, do we want Gemstone Caverns?
Oh, we definitely do. Yeah, see, there I almost forgot. Good call.
Wait, do we not want to cut Lorraine Revealed? Because we have,
Oh, what do you think I should cut then?
We could just cut the Charm.
Okay, I'm sold. Cut
Okay.
Spike is on Elder Deep Fiend. Yeah, I'm not going to test that, nor do I think it's good.
Also,
is my response to that.
On this stream, it's Elder Deep Friend. To be clear.
People playing Cascade Bribery is insane, though. Like, I think Cascade Bribery is terrible, though. This is probably keep.
I guess so.
I mean, it's not great, but it has Solitude, thing to pitch. Like, Plus, what if they play some colorless lands?
Yeah.
Also, I hope
Elder Deep Friend of the stream. Exactly.
Well, okay, what's good about Elder Deep Friend of the stream is that they can... So with Elder Deep Friend of the stream, you can evoke an elemental and then, sack it. Like, right. I get the joke. I just don't think the joke is good.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, I'll play this, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, because the point of playing this is that imagine we draw a Leyline Binding, then we can fetch for Zagoth and play it for 1.
Yeah.
So like it works out the most perfectly. And we want to use Misty here. Also, I'm not sure this fetch base is optimal. In the normal 4-color builds, ooh, nice. Yeah. You play that Saga. Olivia Eldorigo. I don't know about that one. I don't know if the Olivia Rodrigo marketing team would approve of the way you're using her image, you know? Interesting. So now we could just kill Saga. Which I don't hate. Because we sort of have Dryad covered off our Fairy and stuff. It's a little weird. I think I'm down, though.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that's nice about it, I'll point out, is if we Teferi it and then they replay it, then we can Charm on it.
Well, that's true, but what if they just, like, make a contract next turn?
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying, actually.
Is it?
Well, I don't want them to pressure Teferi.
Oh, I guess that's true.
And, like, just, like, handling the problem is kind of appealing.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Also, one thing I was thinking about is, so it depends on their hand, certainly. We can't, like, assume anything. But it is conceivable that our opponent will want to... Oh, I should have done this now. Shit. Because I didn't use map on my turn. Nah, that was fun. Sorry. I did not think hard enough. I should have gone to their upkeep and then done it.
Yeah.
So, what I was also thinking about this is, it's not impossible that our opponent wants to map for another Saga.
Yeah.
Like, Saga. Sorry.
Saga.
They only have 2 cards. Like, they don't have a lot of resources. Saga is one way to, like, fight these low-resource games.
Yeah.
And that would be ideal for us if that happened.
Right.
Now, obviously, I have no way of knowing what they're looking for, but I think it'd be pretty reasonable. Creativity got way worse this list. I would be willing to believe that, although I know when I played... Okay, so there used to be a list of 4-color that was, like, Risen Reef 4-color, like the Elementals deck.
Okay.
And when I played the Elementals deck, and Greg played also.
Yeah.
Our experience in creativity was that, like, it's not great, but sometimes you can, like, just ignore... Like, sometimes, like, their stuff stops mattering.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you reach a point where you just, like, have too much going on and, like, Archon is irrelevant. Like, they, like, put 2 Archons into play and you're like, that's cute. Now, I don't know if this deck can do the same thing, but I suspect that it might be able to. I expect that's how you're supposed to play it, is kind of what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that this is the be all and all. See, I told you.
Nice.
I mean, I still put it by doing it main phase, but yeah. This worked out brilliantly. That is a little problematic.
Yeah.
So now we have a choice between bouncing Saga and bouncing Ring. Bouncing Ring isn't that crazy. On the idea that, like, if we bounce the Ring and they, like, replay it or whatever, then they aren't using their Saga, and we deny them a card on the Ring activation.
Right, okay.
I think bouncing Ring is probably right here.
Okay. And we want a land that makes red? Or I guess we
I think like blue-red is good, Steamens. Oh, that's nice. I mean, I understand we can't fully cast it at the moment.
Yeah.
But if our opponent, like, plays a Dryad here or something, then we'll be all set. Also, if they play the Ring, then what you really just need to do is use off the Ring. No problem.
Nice.
That certainly works.
And hey, John Watts, thanks for the resubscription. Great to have you back, as always.
Okay, well, I'm pretty down to just Charma this stupid Saga.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
We could charm out the double land.
Oh, that's true. Huh. Weird. Is that better? Maybe. It's a little dangerous because they will get an amulet. But then, even with one amulet... Huh.
But they're also drawing a bunch of cards with ring.
I think maybe hitting the growth chamber is good. I'm not sure though.
I think I want to hit the Saga, but
I don't know. I mean, basically, they're not going to use the Saga for mana.
yes.
So I think the question is, would you rather want to have a bounce land or a amulet? Is there anything hard cast force? Well, I don't really see it.
Just to destroy Saga?
Because you can only kill one permanent, which like you
Yeah.
could also kill with the 4/4 flyer, and I'd rather start the pressuring kind of. So I don't think that makes sense. I think we should just fetch for white green, Charma. But see, I think one reason to hit this is like letting them get an amulet when we have a FOV lineup is like kind of good.
Yeah.
Right? I get that in the very short term it's worse, but like it's like sort of good to lead them with a good target for the permanent.
Yeah. Is there a chance that we're dead next turn?
Is there a chance? Yes, it's not very likely.
Okay, I'm pretty down to hit the double land. I've kind of been talked into it, I think.
Okay, I think that it's right, and I think it's right to fetch with this as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna find Temple Garden. It's the one that I want. Greg's favorite land. And I'm gonna cast this. Yeah, my hand is something.
Yeah.
I mean, on the plus side, next turn we might reveal Lorien.
That's true.
That's not a joke. Also, using the ring before this resolves is a punt, for the record. What if they draw all their targets? Like, I know that's an absurd situation, but
yeah.
like, in theory, it's possible for them to draw all their targets. Yes, they need Amulet Bounce Time, which is certainly possible, but like, I don't know. I have to risk something sometime. It's kind of my feeling. Okay, well, this FOV is looking good. So we got that going for us. Interesting. I mean, the problem with that is I really need to... I guess I could now cast my ability to be guaranteed to pitch my FOV.
Yeah, that makes some sense. Also, clock is a consideration.
Okay.
You realize, but...
Fine, let's learn.
We could just say go because that has flash.
But then we can't, like, Fury or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I think it's worse.
Yeah, okay.
So I think we should just cast it.
Yep.
Greg, what's with the candle sponsor?
Oh, great question. Today's candle sponsor is this lovely Clean Cotton Yankee candle.
I'm just going to do this.
Yeah. That was gifted to us by, I think, Andrew's mom. Friend of the stream, AJE8's mom. I think it was the first candle we were ever gifted, actually.
That sounds very plausible.
So, it's a nice one. Reach, huh?
Yeah, and I think we should just FOB these two things.
Yeah. Like in their upkeep or something?
Yeah.
Oh, or FOV both of those.
That makes a lot of sense. Sure. Okay. No more amulets. No more. I know that I could kill Saga for the trigger. I believe I'd rather do this.
Yeah.
For one thing, this gives us the option to just bounce the Saga.
Yeah.
You see, like, this is not actually show of strength what's happening right now. I mean, it's... What they're doing is okay. But, we also could bounce Charm on Reek and play...
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I guess that's just better, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, so now we can...
Wait, don't attack, it's not... Nothing.
Okay, sure, you're right.
But now, yeah, now
we just Omnath, bounce our guy, replay, kill
yeah.
Saga. Oh, no. Sorry. And we can get any land we want. We can get... It can be tap land, so...
Sure, yeah.
Now it's going to be Zagoth Triumph.
Nice.
Who says Charma's bad in this matchup? It's so good. It's the greatest. I mean, we'd easily die next turn, but if we don't, think about if we don't, Greg. Now I'm going to have to skill the turn even though it gives away valuable information because I need to.
Yep. I mean, they really don't have much in play.
I mean, there are still sequences that would kill us.
Sure.
They're just fairly elaborate sequences.
Yeah.
Like, our opponent's capable of doing something like playing Amulet, bounce land, Dryad, bounce land. Like, trust me, there's scenarios here where they go nuts. It's just, they're pretty hard.
Yeah. I assume none of them start with Fair Simic Growth Chamber.
Fair Simic Growth Chamber is a show of extreme weakness. Okay, I mean, they're Summoners Pacting. Sure, this is all fine. Yeah, I mean, they can just work their way up to casting Titan the old-fashioned way. That's just fine with us. I mean, we're going to hard cast Fury Attack and pass the Murder's Cut up.
Yep.
Find tap and win on the Pact. Yeah, I mean... Oh, that's even better. Okay, so now we'll do this. Do this. Find any untapped land. This Lead of Solitude, too, is the point. Cast. Kill. Wow. This is a sick game we're playing, actually.
This is a sick game we're playing.
I mean, we didn't do that much beating, but we are going to win.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at least I think we're going to win. Because the problem is our opponents have paid for this pact, and we're about to kill them.
Yeah.
So, that set of things seems difficult to negotiate. Yeah, I mean, draw all the cards you want. You can have 11 cards.
11 is... Can I have 11 cards?
Yeah, you can have 11 cards, Greg.
Okay,
I think
let me find some. Here's 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11! Look at all my cards!
Wow, so is Charmant just good in this matchup? This was a pretty good showing for Charmant.
It really looked very impressive.
Yeah, I like that it turns our Teferi into, like, Stone Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's just good. I'm open to that. If that's true, I learned something valuable.
Yeah.
Also, I also think it was a good showing for our deck because I'm not sure the games felt that much meaningfully harder than normal 4-color.
Bufilter, that's a great question. I have Tanos' Tinkering as one of my cards.
Wait, you can make the ring a creature.
A creature and be indestructible! Wow! That's a combination effect. What else do I have? Font of Progress? That'd be pretty good at Millie Goes Out. Whispers of the Dross? Dross. Wow, you could proliferate their burden counters so they take more damage?
Well, I get what you're saying, GR Donkin, but I expect most Amulet decks to, like, do enough stuff before you hit 4 to 5 mana for that not to be impactful. But, you know, apparently not this time. Right, like it is conceivable that your opponent could play a Titan before you can cast Charma. Yeah. Which isn't great. Oh, our opponent is Dedge. They are very Dedge. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Scam's great. I think it's fine to play at the moment, my take on Modern is the, I know, incredibly surprising take that many of you will be shocked by. I think you should play Scams or Beans.
Andrew and Greg are starting to look like brothers. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not going to time out, opponent. You can do this. It's not going to do anything. I have 2 minutes 26. Like, what do you think is going to happen here? Sure.
I can see it. They do want it real bad.
They want it really bad, and I'm just going to kill them, so...
Yeah.
Like, now I'm going to F6, so there's nothing more they can do to burn my clock. Like, they can wait as long as they'd like, but I'm F6.
Yeah. Are they going to time out? I don't know, maybe.
If they want to time out, they can time out. Look, if they're annoyed because I played slowly, that's fine. I'm streaming, which I think is a pretty reasonable excuse, but they have no way of knowing that, so...
Sure.
So I've been told that the different
rocking back and forth together? Yeah. I have noticed that I have started rocking back and forth more. I think just like after like a year of doing this, the rocking back and forth vibes have really infiltrated me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, Tanny, friend of the stream, Levy, has indicated that he thinks that it's a different Chris. So I don't know for sure, but I believe it. This person is the trophy leader and is frequently trophy leader, but yeah. Yes, I mean, mostly it was just a very long game with plays with lots of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even think we were playing that silly big stream, although I do that sometimes.
Greg is matching Andrew's tempo. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
All right, well, I gotta set my 11 cards down, so.
Yeah, and I think it's like, I would definitely want to explore some different bean shells. Like, I think it's possible that the best shell is to be like some sort of a hybrid of the Tristan list and this list.
Yeah.
Like, try to maybe all 3-mana Cascaders and main deck Fawns, but then like more pitch elementals. Like, try maybe like max pitch card sort of thing.
Mm.
But I don't know.
A Spanish YouTube streamer, huh?
Wait, is YouTube streamer a coherent set of words?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. I think this is a key.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It obviously has some problems,
Yeah.
but it'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, it is conceivable that Ren is washed. Well, I was talking about this earlier in the stream. Like, again, Bowmaster existing is very bad for Ren in, like, many ways. Because Bowmaster, like, it both, like, basically pushes Ren's prey out of the format, is the issue. Also, oh, well, that's great. Now I can just play this and then I can use my fetch on something else. I was playing the fetch wrong Triumph. Tubes are famously good at continuing streams. Miniature Catfish, your insight knows no bounds.
Unlike my insight, which is very bounded. What?
I see. Our opponent appears to be missing their second land drop.
Just playing a card that used to be on the ban list?
Yeah, so let me ask you a question. So this turn, I think we should cast Fire Ice.
I agree.
Which mode should we cast?
I assume just fire.
Yeah, that's a very boring and reasonable answer.
Yeah.
I think you're probably right. I think we should, and I think we can cast it. I guess we can just fetch for a land because, like, we'll probably do that anyway at some point. Like, there's maybe I should play the Seiju actually because we're gonna play that as a land too.
Yeah.
And that way we preserve the option next turn fetch Zagoth, tap to play Land Binding. That's probably better. Okay, I think we should play Beseiju and just fire this now.
Yeah.
Or fire this on their upkeep is probably the best time, actually. Because these decks sometimes play Stubborn Denial, and if so, I want them to spend the mana on their turn.
Yeah.
In the famous words of Bruce Springsteen, can't start a fire without a spark.
Very smart.
This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark, Greg. Anyways,
Well, our opponent's Eager Cadet is really doing some work.
Yeah, they sure have Eager Cadet. I mean, I guess we play Deferi and bounce Eager Cadet.
I think so.
Let's see, what do we want here? Like green. So I need to make sure I get green because Land Binding is cheaper.
Oh, sure, okay, yeah.
So I think green red is what we want. Green white.
We can't cast a fairy if we get green red.
Oh, it's annoying. Because the problem is we need to. I really like our Land Bindings cost 2, not 3.
What if we just get green white? That's probably fine.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's definitely better than green blue. So
green Temple Garden just straight up sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
It does make it so there's only one way to cast Artefairy. Alright. Well, that is going to be good if we ever get to cast it.
Yeah.
That is an if, but, you know, I feel pretty good about it.
We'll find a land eventually. I guess that's what our opponent said.
That is what they said.
I assume.
Tame the cattle? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Ah, yes. Noted playable card, Territorial Kavu. See, the funny part about Territorial Kavu is the rate looks really pushed, and yet the card has literally never been good. Anyways, probably just BBE here.
I like BBE. I mean, what I like about it is even if we hit Teferi, it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's hard to go wrong. Ah, Beanstalk.
Nice.
Beans! Ah, nice. Alright, so we'll probably evoke one of these Solitudes at some point.
Yeah.
I guess I could attack. I should pull this out better. Maybe I shouldn't have actually.
Wait, I want to do it now because of stubborn. Oh wait, stubborn denial doesn't count.
I think we should do nothing now.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, the question is really do they have haste cards because I really don't want Teferi to die.
Okay, yeah.
Like Maven's was the main phase it and attack for 3, but
what happens when they attack with Kavu? Something, right?
Yeah. We'll do it before we'll do it in the combat.
Sure.
No, see, we baited them brilliantly.
Yeah. Okay.
Does BB have more BDE than BTE? That is a good question. Many are asking.
Which one's? Oh, Burning Tree Emissary. Okay. Can I read Territorial Kavu on the way out?
Yeah, you can. It loots or exiles.
Nice.
Yeah, our rules well for our 3-2. How will we survive this?
That was the most important part of that Blood Braid Elf.
Now, if we draw a land, we can just hard cast a thing. Oh, new plan.
I like the new plan.
Yeah, it does seem that hitting Teferi is just always going to be fine, is the thing.
Yeah. Ooh,
also, hitting beans is always fine. Beans. All right. Should I evoke Fury on their guy?
I think so. Draw 2.
Yeah, just a classic evoke Fury for card advantage. I'm thinking about them beans.
I mean, it's card neutral, right?
No, it's card advantage. We lose a card and we lose Fury. We get 2 cards back and we kill their guy.
Okay, I wasn't counting killing their thing.
The thing about
the Wild Nakano was just so dead.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, probably don't need endurance against this deck.
I mean, Gemstone Caverns.
Yeah, we're on the draw.
I assume Murderous Cut is good.
I mean, we sort of appear to be putting Murderous Cut in all matchups. I'm not sure what it's better than.
Yeah.
I guess maybe this isn't a great Teferi matchup.
Or we could take out Lorien.
Yeah. Oh, because we're in Caverns. That's pretty reasonable.
Caverns,
also, it's kind of slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Fire Ice. Fire Ice is great.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what their cheap creature suite looks like. I suspect enough of them are iceable for it to be good, but maybe that's wrong.
Fireable, you mean?
Or fireable, yeah. I mean, I am not totally sold on greater than 40 in these beans shells, I will say. In the Cascade
greater
bean
than
shells.
60, you mean?
Well, yeah, the thing is, this is definitely a keep.
Yeah.
We definitely put this in. And I assume we just pitch basic planes.
I think so.
Yeah. So here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about it. I get that you improve your mana. It is fundamentally true that your mana gets better if you play more cards in these 5-color decks because your ratio of fetch lands and non-fetch lands improves. The complication is, in this deck specifically, we actually really want to draw beans.
Yeah.
Like, I get that, like, beans is... We're, like, good at finding anyway, but drawing naturally is much better than cascading into it. So I'm worried that decreasing the odds of drawing beans isn't actually worth it, but I'm not sure. It like, depends on, like, a lot of details that I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is true that drawing land mining also is correlated with victory. And I do like winning. Oh, okay. We can play that.
Yeah.
This makes white.
Yep.
So...
And just
main phase, yeah.
Best phase.
It is the best phase. We could like greed and take 4 first, but I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
By the way, Kavu is another card in the long list cards that just gets omega owned by Dress Down.
Does it just die?
Yeah, it just dies.
Wow.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't want to cut fire. So I wasn't sure the list play Rog one. I think I've seen some lists of this deck without Rog.
Yeah.
But I think they usually play Rog. And if they play Rog, I'm leaving in Fire Ice. Like, Rog is like half 3 viruses in my library, right? Like, I mean, it just seems pretty unhinged to not do that. Some is also Bowmaster. Good to know. Yeah, I mean, I guess Fetch a base can play BBE.
I think so.
Our mana's great, so
yeah.
I think we can easily just conserve our life tunnel and find a basic.
Bowmasters is definitely rare.
Nice. Yeah.
That limited format would have been messed up if Bowmasters was common.
Yeah, so I pitched the basic planes, which is important to keep in mind.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be fine. I don't think I agree with the statement Scamzoo is very good. Or let me rephrase to an alternate description of what I mean. If you were to rank all decks that contain beans by goodness, I'm concerned that Scamzoo is below second. Like, not below first, but below second. Now, it's debatable. I don't know that for sure, but that's my concern. Also, I don't want to attack the Rog.
Yep.
And if they kill our guy, I don't think I will pitch. I think I'll just take another Rog hit.
Yeah.
You see, at first people tried to play Beans with bad cards. But then they realized, in something of an epiphany moment, that you could actually just play Beans with good cards. That was a real game changer. For example, cascading is good. What if we cascaded and Beansed? Wow, genius. Anyways, so I assume this is going to do some looting, but that's just fine. You're rather confident that Obdex King not dead after all. Scam Beans is second best of the series. Yeah, I also agree with that. Chat, we will not be playing Scam Beans on this channel unless I become convinced that it's good.
Quote, we'll be playing all possible Beans lists.
All Beans Cascade. Okay.
Minutes ago. Minutes ago!
Yeah, okay, you got me. So I guess we should just play Teferi and bounce their Territorial Kafu.
Yeah?
I mean, we won't have Murder's cut up, but we will have it up if Teferi dies. Or it gets countered.
Yeah.
So it seems pretty decent.
Yeah.
And I guess the right way to do this is to always leave Gemstone Caverns, huh?
Sure.
Okay, so we might not want to play that, but it's tricky.
I think I like holding it.
Well, playing it means cut is up.
Oh.
But playing it means our Omnath mana is down, but I sort of think if Omnath resolves, it'll be fine.
Yeah. What are you trying to cut?
I mean, I guess mostly Ragavan, but...
And, like, if Ragavan hits Teferi, that's fine. Like...
Yeah, I mean, and if it hits us, yeah. Okay, maybe passing is just great.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I don't know. Maybe that's too conservative. Like,
no, I think it's reasonable. Because what I like about this line is, okay, if we take this line and our opponent does not move Teferi, which I think would be very reasonable. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's like... I think it's not at all crazy for someone to leave Teferi in play.
Yeah.
But if that happens, I basically think it's checkmate.
Yeah.
Because we'll untap, we'll go Omnath with behind Teferi,
yeah.
and our opponent will just be dead. The game will be over.
And hello, Seaglane. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow.
I mean, this is the punish, but again, if they don't attack Teferi here, I think we still win.
Yeah.
And if they attack Teferi, we can then just cut it, which, like, I'm not saying is the game, but, like, isn't bad by any means. And I think we will do that, assuming they play nothing else. If they play the Kavu, maybe we'd rather cut that. We'll see.
I assume we'd rather cut the Kavu. Although I guess we can just Solitude the Kavu with our own math mana.
Yeah, so I guess if they play Kavu, we'd rather cut the Rog one?
Cut the Rog. Oh, Math Solitude.
We could cut nothing, is conceivable. But... No, I think I'm down to cut the Rog.
Yeah.
Even though it might not matter, it'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, this cut does seem pretty good. I'm a little worried our mana base is a little weirdly designed if our plan is to cast cut a bunch.
Yeah.
But I don't mind cut just like being in our deck. White, blue, red.
Saying them in order just for me.
Just for Greg. Play this, gain 4, fetch for some sort of white land. Temple Garden seems fine.
Sure.
You want Sacred Foundry? I think Sacred Foundry would be better.
Sure, yeah.
You convinced me by thinking about it that Sacred Foundry is better.
Nice.
Yeah, and this is something I really like about this build, Tristan build, is like, I don't know, I like having Omnath because it pitches to all the things, and it just lets you like do bullshit like this randomly in your Cascade deck. Oh no, not Scion of Draco. I don't know how we're going to defeat Scion of Draco. Yeah, so should we ice Scion of Draco and attack?
I guess so.
Seems pretty good, right?
Draw?
Yeah. Like this or something? I don't know.
Sure. What would we say Scion of Draco does?
It's a 4/4 flyer with some flavor text.
Okay, nice. Ooh, beans.
I like beans. So let's play this first.
Sure.
And I guess we should maybe just fetch for the mana and then play Shroud Station off it.
I guess so.
Although, I guess if we brick on our card draw, then actually we shouldn't do that. We should play because we'll want the life otherwise.
Yeah.
I mean, this is deep in garbage time. Obviously, none of this matters, but you know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Cut over sinkhole. Wait, what card is sinkhole? Sorry.
So wait, we can pay for this.
Oh, no, we can't. It's big control
Oh,
4
never
power.
mind. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you got to. It was unless you pay 4. I was
mean,
just thinking of all the 4 numbers.
That isn't a crazy design.
Yeah.
Magmatic Sinkhole. Yes. I do think you want some else Elishnorn, and I imagine that's the logic. Although, Magmatic Sinkhole also, doesn't it cost 1 more? Because, like, 5 and 6 on a Del spell are meaningfully distinct, I think. I believe it does. And I'm not going to fetch now. If they go to Kilanath, we can fetch, but we might want to make 4 mana again.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to get as the mana base is currently designed. Like,
oh, Gigant.
No one stops you from, like, playing a Black Shock or whatever, right? Like,
yeah.
What planeswalkers are you trying to hit? Aren't planeswalkers kind of unplayable in Modern? I understand that sounds like a joke, but I think that might be a true statement. Like, you want to know the best planeswalkers in Modern? Beans. Beans is the best planeswalker in Modern. Anyways, now we can attack.
Yeah.
Like, what are they going to do? Not block? Yeah, so it gives creatures a keyword based on their color.
Oh, it gives those creatures keywords. It doesn't give itself keywords.
Correct.
Okay.
So, all right. I mean, we're flooding a little. I don't think Jagantha's going to beat us, but I admit we don't currently have a card advantage engine.
Yeah.
You got us. I mean, it's obviously there for beans. It's like not a crazy card to have. We have a lot of beans, but like, I don't know. I'm pretty unimpressed.
Wow. Nishoba Brawler, huh?
Classic card, Nishoba Brawler, yeah. Ooh, that's nice. That's a Leyline Binding.
Yeah, I mean, I assume we just want to do it. Maybe we don't, because of...
Yeah, I mean, I think we might want to play land and pass. I'm not in a rush.
Yeah.
Because if the point is, like, let's say they attack, right?
Yeah.
If they attack, my intent is to just take it.
Yeah.
And then hit back. And then if they attack in Jagantha, we can at that point do it.
Yeah.
Like, we sort of just have a land binding in our hand named Boseiju at the moment.
Yeah.
So far, it does seem to me this deck might be just better than 4-color. I'm at least concerned that it might be. Obviously, I'm like 2 matches in, so like it's hard to be confident on anything, but it feels like what we're doing is very powerful and we've cost ourselves very little.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm probably going to kill it now.
I think so.
It
does
will
give
let them
them
cast
the
it.
land to cast
Yeah.
Jagantha, but...
Maybe I should just untap and see what we draw.
Let's see what we draw.
Yeah, I guess I should kill it now. I don't know.
We could, like, wait until they attack or something, you know?
Well, then we miss 4 damage, though.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
I think I want to kill it.
Okay, I'm in.
Wait. Hold up. Is there anything weird we could do involving, like, blowing up their lands to lose land types? We could, like, kill Steam Vents.
Well, they'll just find another thing.
Yeah, I guess they'll probably... Yeah, okay, probably won't work. Yeah.
I don't think it'll work.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Let's just do it, I think.
Okay.
Also, I sort of feel like which of these 5-power things they have is actually not too important.
Yeah.
A 5-3 and a 5-5 are basically the same, and, like, I get that, like, they don't have a 5th land yet, but, like, they're gonna get a 5th land.
Yeah.
A concern about this version is that if you're on the back from the mirror, their Tefreeze can bear Charge. I mean, that's...
You have to place your trigger ability on
that's sort of true, right? Like, you're playing a deck with 4 Furies, right? I mean, like, I don't know if Teferi's sticking around and play forever all the time, but I suppose that's an argument in favor of Sinkhole, for whatever that's worth. Although Sinkhole, God, Sinkhole not being able to kill Primetime also seems pretty annoying. Like, we just played a matchup where we Murderous Cut Primetime repeatedly. I'm not saying Amulet is, like, incredibly popular or whatever, but
Sure.
it's just, like, another... Like, Murderous Cut kind of does the job better. Oh, to be clear, Banjo Cargo, I wasn't implying that you were. I was just contemplating what you said in that context. Yeah, we need some beans, is what we need.
Magmatic Sinkhole, Zach, is the card in question.
Or elementals. Beans or elementals. Okay, I mean, that's sort of one of those things. I think we can main phase the ice.
Sure.
we do that, we could take 10 on the backswing, but then we just gain 4 life anyway. I think it's fine. I mean, we're also killing them in a pretty real way. Like, we draw a land here. So I can now attack and double fetch and deal them 4 life.
Yeah. And hey, Kay, May, Jonah, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow.
But maybe I shouldn't do that.
I think maybe we shouldn't.
I think we should
kind of
just
like the life gain.
Yeah, okay.
It's just, it uses so much life gain resources.
Yeah, I'm with you. Fetchable count? I've got some. I'm not gonna... I mean, I guess I could figure it out, but... So the actual trick to playing 4-color, chat, and this is not a joke, is when I was really good at 4-color, when I was playing a ton of energies, I had a rule that I had to literally name the land I was finding before I cracked the fetch. And the point of this is that if you actually think it through, it's like not that hard to do. For example...
I think we should gain 4. I guess there's no reason.
No. I think we could. So, well, wait. It's not all the basics, because one of them is an exile, basic plains.
Yeah.
So at this point, basic island is definitely in our deck. Is anything else in our deck?
The reason, I guess, to not do it is that if we draw
Temple Garden. Temple Garden and basic island are definitely in our deck.
Okay, sure.
So both our fetches are live.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's Fountain too. Yeah. There's only one basic. Again, the plane is exiled, but... Yeah. So, sorry, what's the reason not to do it?
In case we...
Oh, we want to 4 them. We might want to 4 them.
We might want to 4 them.
Yeah, okay, let's untap. It's like not that implausible we want to 4 them. Okay, that's definitely good. Let's see what we bean into. Beans. What do the beans have in store? Nice. All right. Fury. And I'm definitely tapping this way because if we happen to draw a land, they're just dead.
Yep.
So, I mean, assuming they have nothing, but I'm going to assume that.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, after we entered garbage time, this game almost left garbage time, so that was pretty weird.
Yeah.
But, you know, whatever. And there's no way I think Fizzless can actually do it again in response if we need to.
That is nice. Woo!
Yeah.
That's been fun. That was fun.
This deck is nice.
Yeah.
How many from was that shardless? Yeah, good question.
Ooh.
See, this is the joke. So there's a great Karate Dom tweet. And see, it's great because it's incredibly wrong.
Okay.
And the Karate Dom tweet is, people should make 2 4/4s with their Cascades instead of drawing a single card.
Uh-huh.
And the correct response to that statement is, people should draw their entire libraries instead of making 2 4/4s.
I see.
The statement Beans draws 1 is like the grossest underestimation I've ever heard. Like, how many cards does the average Beans draw? Like, it draws like 7 or something.
See, as Modern approaches Commander nonsense, I think an important realization in Commander is you'd often rather draw a card than, like, make a 10-10.
Yeah, that makes sense. Your card might do something.
Yeah, and a 10-10 doesn't do anything. Yeah, this has really convinced me that Beans is great.
Well, to be clear, yeah, the average Karate Dom take is either, like, borderline reasonable or unbelievably wrong. With no in between.
Okay.
They're either like, yeah, that might be true, or you're like, that's the most insane statement I've ever heard.
There are a lot of people named Dom in the Magic community.
Oh, yeah, this is not Dom Harvey.
Yeah,
This is not PD Top 8 Dom. This is, you can't write an article about my deck without checking with me, Dom.
Yeah.
As he's often known.
Sure.
So anyways, let's keep this hand.
Also, probably some Doms in the Magic community, too.
Oh, probably.
I assume.
It's a lot of subs, though, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Scam? Oh, no.
No idea what this is, but I imagine it's not very good against Beans. Well, yeah, Cabo, it turns out, is embarrassing in Modern because a 2-mana 5/5 is actually just very embarrassing.
Wow. I did not expect them to take second Bloodbraid Elf.
It might be reasonable if they're thinking to play like a long game.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's fetch Rogran Triumph.
Love it.
We should use like either blue land because the island's in our hand.
Okay, so then let's use Misty and not show them what we drew.
Oh, sure, that makes sense. Something you should know about me as a person is I never think about this, and Greg thinks about it every time, which means that we just discuss. Like, every time like he's like, you should play this card, hide information. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I could do that. Because normally I hide nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, they know every card in my hand. They can know every card I ever draw. I don't care. I'll beat them anyway. That's more or less my Magic philosophy. Could be the UB control deck. You say that like that's a list that I know.
The deck that plays Sauron's Ransom or whatever.
Oh, the like subtlety ring deck? That's possible. Yeah. Okay, let's go find Zagoth and pass.
Sure.
The third fetch I'll hold back for any potential Fury or any potential Omnath things.
Sure.
But yeah, it would be nice to draw some beans. I mean, I know that 2 of our beans are gone, but that still leaves like 7.
Yeah. Also, only like 1 Bloodbraid Elves are only like half beans, so
that's true.
Third beans or something. I guess they're 4 Knights beans. Oh wait, more than that.
Some bad blue-black shadow deck? Yeah, that's certainly possible. I don't really know. We'll just kind of play cards with them until they lose. It'll be fine. Oh, that's a good card.
Nice.
And look, I'm going to play a card that they know about for Greg's benefit.
Nice.
So my presumption about this Windswept Heath, by the way, is that it's a Sacred Foundry, but that we're not going to play it. Oh, okay. I mean, Fury cleans it up nicely. I don't imagine us doing much about that until we Fury it.
Yeah.
Although that is a little dangerous because the Fury might not resolve, but we can all just like take 2 for a while.
Yeah.
I think if they want to take Binding here, it's just fine.
Okay.
Like, I get that they could take Binding, then have a counterspell with the Fury, then we're sad or whatever, but...
Yeah, we're not even that sad.
Yeah. Like, what if we just, like, draw a thing that does anything?
Yeah.
Is more or less my reasoning. Like, what's everyone's favorite fact of the difference between Dom and Dom Harvey? Here's my favorite fact. So the thing about those 2 people is that Dom Harvey is host of the popular podcast, Dominari's Judgment.
Yeah.
And Karate Dom is the host of the popular podcast, Dominari's Judgment.
Nice, yes.
So that's my favorite Karate Dom / Dom Harvey fact.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Anyways, let's play Windswept Heath and pass.
I'm shocked you had a fact ready, you know?
Oh, I had one ready. I thought much about this.
Is that your same favorite fun fact about the difference between Ari Lax and Ari Zax?
Yeah, that is also. I actually have other fun facts about that one, but yeah. God, the side evil twin bit is so good. You're aware of this?
That they just both claim to be the evil twin or something?
So they were... Okay, wait, no, so you don't know the lore.
Okay,
They mutually attended a GP at some point in time in which they played.
Yeah.
And at that GP, they both signed a copy of the card Evil Twin.
Okay, yes, I see.
Which is extremely funny. I believe Ari Lax owns the Evil Twin in question.
Nice.
But, yes. The thing is, I don't want to Leyline Binding, because that will prevent us from double spelling in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I also assume their last card is a counterspell.
Well, I assume that as well, but don't worry, there's some tricks we can pull. So I think what we should do is go to... Oh, you exchanged Evil Twins. Oh, that's even better.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so I think what we should do is, like... Play Forest and go to our end step. Because they can't fetch.
Oh, okay.
But it's a little awkward because if they pass priority, then... Like, if they just go to their turn, then, like, Subtlety's an out, for example, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I think that's still...
Like, what if we just play Fury?
Well, we could play Fury. I mean, I imagine they'll let it resolve.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe that's fine. Maybe you're right, actually. We just play Fury and the next one we do both?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're right.
Nice.
Greg, you contribute a lot more on the Cascade Beans list than historical 4-color streams.
Maybe it's just because, like, you don't have as much experience with this deck, so, like, an average person's takes are just, like, better.
That's possible. I think it's also possible that this deck is more like the Elementals deck that you've played.
Oh, that's true. I did only play, like, 3 matches with that deck, to be clear.
Greg's an
like,
expert.
I played it in RCQ that I won, dude.
61, you've heard of 69, but you know there's others. 61 is stock for Amulet, if that's what you're asking.
So wait, they did fetch, right?
Yeah.
So he could have pitched the Solitude.
Oh, I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
I don't think we want to either, but...
I'm happy to go to, like, 3.
Yeah.
Is my intent. So I guess I'll start by attacking.
I like that.
Arilax and Arizax are definitely different people, but the funny part is that I'm friends with both of them.
That is true.
Anyways, let's pass.
Yeah.
Definitely we want to start picking fights in their upkeep, but I don't want to pick any fights before then.
We could pick fights with the fetch.
I don't think that makes sense.
In case their hand is like counterspell.
Well, we could do it now, but I think
sure. Okay, yeah.
they're not going to shock it this lifetime.
Yeah. Good point.
I think we can Binding now.
Okay.
Because Binding's always the one I want them to counter. So.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll respond with Solitude. I don't know if it matters.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It seems irrelevant. Sure. I mean, I guess we might lose to this if their hand card is counter, which I kind of think it is.
Yeah.
But, maybe I should have cast. Oh. Bizarre. Okay.
Well, we do lose to that, right?
Yes, but I could have played around that by going for it on their turn.
Why would going for that on their turn have been?
Because this loses flying, we can block it.
Oh. Wait, but when does Dress Down get sacked?
Oh, wait, it's still in play. Ha! Yeah, you're right. No, wait, this works. Yeah. Sorry, it's still in play. Yes, we did on our end step, which is the right time to pick the fight, because of this exact thing. Oh, that's great. Oh, they have a kill spell? I mean, okay. I guess they sort of had it all.
Yeah.
What I was wondering about is, okay, we could have in theory Lorien revealed with intent to still go Binding, pitch, Solitude. But the thing about that is, like, it's not clear, like, how that actually helps us.
Yeah.
Like, here are the cards we actually would have drawn. Like, it's not, like, it's the same situation, basically. So, yeah, I think I like how he played, but it does turn out to be the bad Blue-Black Shadow deck, yeah. So, against the bad Blue-Black Shadow deck, let's see, what do we want? I imagine this is pretty good. Just to kill Murktides.
Yeah.
And it's any matchup.
Sure. I
don't think Fawn is good.
Okay.
Because it only works on their turn and it's mostly 3 mana to do nothing.
Yeah.
Yes, 2 mana 8 flyer is good enough as vanilla creature. That is correct. That's what the line is. The question mark for me is this Endurance, because they showed us Drown too. Endurance counters Drown.
That's true.
So, and it just like is a reasonable blocker on Bowmasters, which I imagine is quite good against our Bean strategy.
Yeah.
But I don't like that it dilutes our Cascades.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a pretty big factor. So, I think in the end, I just want the cut, maybe, but I also actually don't want to cut anything. In summary, let's submit.
Nice. Here, you should click that button. There.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
And
hey, Captain Hammer, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow.
Oh, this hand's great.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, it obviously has some problems, but it's a snake.
I don't see any of them.
Yeah, it definitely was an Obama getting supplemental game. So, as usual, because we could draw Land Binding, in this spot, you're always supposed to Rogrin first. Anyone who's new to this deck, when you have this spot, you always Rogrin first, then Zagoth.
Today's candle sponsor, thanks for asking, is this lovely Yankee Candle, the Clean Cotton candle that was gifted to us by friend of the stream, Andrew's mom. It is not a Target candle like our normal.
By the way, one funny thing about this matchup is Solitude gains your opponent life, so sometimes you can really get them. Oh, nice. Beans. Love beans.
Yeah?
I'm thinking about beans.
I love beans.
I think maybe just basic forest beans.
Sure.
Our life tool definitely does matter in this matchup.
Does Yankee Candle have a dirty cotton option? Great question. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if they still Annihilate, the thing is, there's just like more beans where that came from.
Yeah. Is there a modern deck that has a good matchup against both beans and Scam?
If there is, it's probably the best deck, but no. I think a better question is is there a modern deck that's good against either Beans or Scam that isn't a Beans or Scam?
Mm.
I think that question might be harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neoform, noted deck that has never beaten Scam in 100 million years.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think Basic Plains is fine.
Sure.
Just keep presuming life total. I know that we could not be able to cast Fury in theory. I think it'll be fine. Maybe I should find Sacred Foundry and just...
I'm not... Yeah.
Maybe find Sacred Foundry. I'm down.
Okay.
I don't think it will come to that, but, you know, it's 2 life.
What's 2 life between friends?
So, here's the thing about Burn, because I now see some discussion of Burn in the chat. There's a context about Burn that's very important to understand. Here's the context. At the most recent Modern Pro Tour, Burn was a, popular is the wrong word, but a deck that some people played, including friend of the stream, Quiniac. Here's the thing you should know about Burn in this tournament. Burn's win rate against Other was below 50%.
Wow.
Other. The people who played random nonsense beat the shit out of Burn. Okay, that is insane. If your deck is losing to Other, you should play not that deck.
Yeah. And hey, Riku for the win. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow.
I just can't advise playing Burn. It's so bad. Like, it doesn't really matter if it beats Beans. Like, maybe it does. Like, I'm pretty willing to believe that. I mean, our deck has 2 requirements in sideboard for this.
Yeah.
But, like, you can't lose to Other. Like, literally, like, how popular do you think Beans and Scam combined even are? Like, the 2 most popular decks, right? Like what? Combined, they're, like, 25% of the field in an average Modern tournament? Like, Other is, like, 30-40%. Like, what do you want? Like, you can't do this.
Yeah. And hey, Daniel Stallone. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow. So wait, do we want to...
Oh, you want to play on Stubborn Denial?
Well, I was wondering if you want to Solitude first.
Oh. So we put a Beans in...
Maybe just...
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, wait. Oh, maybe we do, though, because I guess what happens then is when we do Solitude, they'll draw 2, which is pretty unfortunate. Wait, okay, I think we do want to do it first. I think you're right.
Okay.
It's pretty complicated, but this seems right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with it's only good match for this deck. Also, Burn has been favored against 4 colors since time immemorial, but like, it's not like, oh, Burn, 100-0 match against 4 color. It's like, okay, my deck has like a bunch of fucking Omnats in it. Like, yeah. I think you'd rather be on the Burn side, don't get me wrong. Like, I agree Burn is favored, but like, I played the matchup a lot and I've won a lot too. I'm going to play this. I know that it's dangerous and a lot could go wrong with this plan, but we're kind of letting the Brewmasters go nuts.
Yeah.
The real issue is we're drawing all lands.
Yeah.
I'm maybe should hold back Zagoth to cycle at this point. Although we have Murderous Cut in our deck, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we didn't port it in yet. We didn't.
Oh, right? We didn't. I still want to play... Well, I guess just playing Breeding Pool is pretty close to it.
Playing Breeding Pool, there's fetching for basic. Like,
yeah.
I think it's fine. I think we might cycle it. I do not think I was supposed to not cast the Beans. I don't think that's a crazy suggestion, but I do think it's probably wrong.
Yeah.
Because, like, look, I get that this is annoying and that, like, this token is going to, like, grow pretty big and stuff, but I also just think we'll probably figure it out in the end. Also, our opponent's at 5, which is really bizarre.
And they are a shadow deck.
Well, I did Solitude Bowmasters. What do you mean? They countered it. Oh, could I have done it at a different time? There's a moment where it tapped out where I'm supposed to just slam it? That's possible. I might have missed a window. Okay, well, the problem is I'm going to cast Fury and they're going to counter, I'm going to die. But...
Yep.
I don't know what I can do about that, so...
Me neither. God, the worst part about it is if they have Stubborn Denial, it'll work.
What do you mean? This is a creature.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
To be counter Stubborn Denial, you famously have to be a non-creature.
I was just thinking that they're going to have a 4-power thing before our thing resolves.
Well, they certainly will. Our non-creature spells will be very countered.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that there were outs involving our Beans being very, very favorable. But Okay, so now, wait. This is very weird. So what ends up happening here is, well, I guess they ping us a bunch of times is the issue. Wait, but we're not... Okay, wait, we're not dead in this line. I mean, it's bad for us, but we will clean up both Bowmasters.
Yeah.
So if either we had drawn a way to kill the thing, which we didn't do,
Yeah.
or we had, or they just don't have a kill spell, then we're fine. Which, look, is that likely? No, I think there probably is a lot of kill spells, but
yeah.
Fury does not trade with this army. That is a 7/7 army.
Yeah.
Also, we'll probably just be dead. Yeah. I might have put in this game. I think there was a moment where they were tapped out after they cascaded where I could have pitched Solitude.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Maybe I didn't have the second white card at that time, but I think I might have punted that match. Sadly. Anyways, so it goes. I feel like that matchup is quite favorable still, even though we lost.
Yeah.
Bowmaster is very good against this deck. Look, I'm not going to say it isn't.
Yeah.
Like, Bowmaster is one of the best cards in Modern still, and it's sadly incompatible with Beans because if you play Bowmasters, then you would cascade into it.
Right. It's incompatible with Cascade Beans.
Yeah. Let's keep this.
Thopter combo. I guess that's 20 days ago. Huh.
Wait a minute. I have a question.
Yeah.
What if in the Beans mirror you sided into Bowmasters?
Whoa.
Am I high on my own supply or am I onto something?
You kind of sound high on your own supply, but
I mean, I might be.
yeah.
Like, you could even do a thing where... So there used to be a thing in a Rhinos mirrors.
Yeah.
When you were playing the 4-color Rhinos list, which has Drained Magistrate for Living End.
Yeah.
You would just board in Magistrates and leave Rhinos. You would just have both.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you just like, which one are you going to get? You don't know. Well, sure, but the point is that playing removal on it when you have a bunch of Beans in play, like, isn't actually that great against Bowmasters.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of... It's okay, but it's not, like, exceptional. What about Narsets? Yeah, you could play Narsets. That sounds not unreasonable. I like that 5 is more than 4. So they have to straight up land mining it.
Yeah.
But I don't like that...
Rather than Fury it.
Yeah.
But I assume you usually activate it.
Well, no, you just... In the mirror, I think you might just not.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, obviously, it's an option available to you, but, like, I think you'd frequently not.
Yeah. Okay, well, our opponent is, in fact, on Thopter combo, whatever that means.
Yeah, I'm not worried. Let's transmute it.
Love it.
We could maybe die in some complicated way, but I'm off it.
Yeah.
See, my observation so far is I do think it's possible that BBEs are nonsense. Like, it seems like maybe just more 3-mana Cascaders is the way to go. And, like, it avoids a bunch of, like, weird issues that can happen.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking right now is about trying a list that, yeah, like, basically is a hybrid. All 3-mana Cascaders, probably Ardent, please.
Yeah.
Is my guess. And then going from there. But definitely there's some work to be done here. This is not a solved problem. Okay, so this is the combo, in air quotes.
Okay, yeah.
In that they can now pay X to make X 1/1s.
Okay.
Then if they find Urza, they goes infinite.
Okay.
But, like, that's a 1,000,000-piece combo. Also, we can endurance the sword. It's not that scary. So, like, I think my intent here is to ignore their bullshit. Charlie's Agent.
Love it.
And I guess, hold on. I want to fetch a basic, I think. So I'll first fetch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, let's just fetch, like, Basic Island or something.
Sure.
Yeah, the thing about these, like, I'm just going to make some 1/1s things is, like, I'm just not going to care. You can have your 1/1s look like. We'll get through those. Nice. All right, let's attack for 2.
Sure.
And then I think we should maybe bind the Emery. I don't really want them to get Gothis Soul card. I'm not really sure what will happen if they do that, but I don't really want it to happen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, you can't really... Oh, wait, that's true. You can't really... Samuel is an important point.
So maybe you just want to binding the Foundry?
Yeah, maybe we just binding the Foundry, draw 2. That seems pretty reasonable. All right, fine. We'll binding the Foundry.
I mean, we could then just Solitude the Emery.
Yeah, that is true. Or, like, Fury the Emery.
Ooh, yeah.
I like Fury the Emery, I think.
Sure, me too. Sorry, Omnath.
Doop boo boop boo boo. Our opponent is still doing some stuff over there.
Oh look, more Omnaths.
See, what's great about Omnath is all 4 colors. I keep saying that, like, I understand it's kind of a stupid statement, but, like, I really think that, like, Omnath is good in this deck because you just pitch it to whatever you have.
Yeah.
Like, the odd part of this deck is sometimes you look at your hand and it's, like, a bunch of pitch things and nothing that pitches them. And Omnath never has that problem.
Yeah.
Ooh. That could be nice. I mean, let's start with tagging with the agents, because if they make a 2-2 and block, that's fine.
Yep.
Grief, pitch Omnath. Ah, yeah, nice.
Yeah, it does pitch to everything.
You love to grief pitch Omnath.
Force of Slaughter, pitch Omnath. Wait, do you want to play Omnath first?
Oh, just like Omnath fetched fairy? That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. Well, there is a 5-color Omnath. That's true.
Yeah, it's not quite as good is the main issue with it. Oh, okay, they're going to not let us do the thing.
Yeah, I think that's just okay.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh. Okay. So now, wait, hold on. So let's see what they target. Because now, in response to that, we might want a Solitude. So if we Solitude in response, they get 2 more pings.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I want the monster dead.
Okay.
They can't kill Omnath. They don't have enough triggers, and we prevent the trigger from the Omnath. Yeah. Okay, that is concerning. I'm concerned about that.
Yeah, me too.
But we'll see if we can figure it out. Because now they get to kill Omnath, I think is what happens here.
Yeah. I think pretty trivially, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what the full set of things is going to happen here is. It's too many things, but I can't do anything else unless I draw another pitch elemental, so... Okay, I just did. So wait. So now... Okay, so this happens. We let this happen. Right?
Yeah.
Then this resolves, and we kill a Bowmasters. Right?
Yep.
Okay, so now I think we should evoke the other Solitude.
Agreed.
And I'm leaving that one in play just to deceive them.
Yep.
I don't think it's very likely to work, but you never know. They might be deceived.
Yeah.
Like, they are going to clean up these 2/2s and this Omnath and all, but they only have 1 card. Like, at the end of the day, does it even matter? I'm not sure that it does.
I like how after all this, we just still have all these cards in hand.
I mean, they do have an 8/8, so, you know, there's that.
Uh-huh. Anyway, you want to Leyline Binding their 8/8?
I do, yeah. And draw 2 cards.
Yeah, of course.
This might be an endurance game, by the way. We want
Sacred
Sacred Foundry. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because we definitely are in danger of drawing too much. Yeah, so let's pass now.
Yep.
And I guess this card, I don't know, is Stomping Ground.
That seems good.
The Endurance is so nice. I think, I don't know, I think moving Endurance is its own kind of fun, but I admit it's fun in a kind of perverse way, but you have to understand that I'm really into that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big, for example, I'm a really big fan of when you play decks that are just like very silly, and then you just do your thing, and then you laugh at your opponent. You're like, yeah, this is really stupid. Anyway, sign the match slip, please. But maybe that's just me. I mean, it is pretty weird what's happening in Modern, but...
Yeah.
Haywire might. Okay, so they can free Thopter Foundry? Okay. I mean, that does something, I guess. I have Boseiju to re-kill it. It's not like that big a deal.
Yeah.
Should we evoke Fury?
I think we should evoke Fury off Fire Ice.
I think Fire Ice, yeah. And I don't think we want to play this.
Yeah, agreed.
I think that'd be too many beans.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, no such thing exists, but
yeah, obviously. Nice. So the weird part is they can. Yeah, I think it's all fine. I think we should go 3-1.
Sure.
There's a lot of things they can do, but I don't think any of them matter. They can respond by like killing the binding, which gives them the thing, and they can sack this to make a thing. But like it's all fine because we just kill the top foundry at the end. So like it never. I think we never get got basically.
Yeah.
So this comes back. Right. I go to resolve this. Okay, so in response to that, I'm gonna Boseiju.
Do you want to endurance?
Oh. Endurencing is very dangerous. We might need to endurance ourselves.
Oh, sure, okay.
I don't think we can afford to endurance.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
So, yeah, I think we shouldn't do that. I think we should just kill this.
Okay.
Oh, wait, they actually still end up with 4. Oh, it's fine, though. We just re-Fury. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, no, wait, because this makes it small. Wait, so I think it ends up at 3 then. Yeah, okay, we're good. And at some point we can cast this Omnath and go about winning the game, but, you know, no rush to do that.
Whoa, look at that overgrown, too.
Our opponent does have a lot of sweet-looking lands.
Yeah.
Now, here's a classic question. Should we evoke Fury Pitching Fury to kill a 2/3 Thopter token? I mean, we don't really have to, but...
I don't think so. We could play Beans for... No, I don't want to do that.
I don't mind evoke Fury on their thing.
We can do it.
We also could just play Omnath, but we won't be able to do anything with it.
Yeah.
Which isn't crazy. Their deck probably doesn't have a lot of removal spells. I think maybe we should start with that.
Okay.
Maybe that's like too crazy in case they like kill us next turn some way. I think it'll be fine.
I think it'll be fine.
Let's start with this actually.
Okay, sure.
We might draw a better play. Like if we drew Teferi here, I might prefer to do that. Oh, Bloodberry Elf. Actually, that's kind of nice because it might be a Teferi. Although it might be
pretty likely to be a Teferi. There's only 1 Beans in our library compared to like 3 Teferis.
Let's do that.
Okay.
So, and we can fetch Basic Forest here. Or we might want to fetch Omnath.
Do you want to play Tumble Garden?
Yeah, let's play Tumble Garden.
Yeah.
And I also just like the life key in this deck because we're so inevitable.
Yeah.
Which, like, if you play the other list, it doesn't have, so... Yeah, nice.
And we're going to bounce Saga?
Yeah. I mean, we could bounce our own binding, but I'm happy to bounce Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am increasingly thinking these BBs are nonsense, though.
Yeah.
Wait, Dragon Lord Freya, we know the story of Beans. It was designed for limited. That's not a joke. Yes. Watsi completely missed Beans and constructed. This is like known information. It's like publicly out there.
I mean, it does very much read like a WoW limited card.
Yes,
right?
they wanted... Okay, it turns out if you want people to put 5 mana spells in their deck in draft, it's very hard to get them to play a lot of them.
Yeah.
They wanted a really strong payoff to get people to do that in WoW draft.
Yeah.
This is the payoff they designed. I think they did a pretty good job.
Yep, and it's bargainable, like...
Yes. It's very nice for WoW Limited. Like, that's the point of the card. Like, I get that... Uh-oh, does this stop the Foundry? Oh no, Bowmaster. Okay, whatever. Yeah, like, I'm not saying, like, oh, wow, they made it for WoW Draft, like, what idiots. But, like, it is true that was their actual intent. Okay, so now I think we can just fire the Bowmaster and the token, play Omnath, fetch... But I guess we don't actually have anything to do, is the issue.
And we could play Lorien Revealed.
And just draw a million? Well, we can do that off the Omnath mana, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do all those things.
So yeah, start with fire.
Yeah, cast fire. This is what I like about fire in this deck, by the way. Just another thing is like, it seems like if you play the other list to me, like you're a little soft Bowmasters, which is a problematic card for this deck, obviously.
Yeah.
Since our deck is tribal draws cards, to some extent. And what we still have like Hollowed Fountain, I think. Yeah, it looks like it, right?
Yeah.
Also, we still have Steam Vents, so
yep.
Okay, we got plenty. Because I was making sure we do have to find a blue land specifically.
Yeah.
All right, Lorian, show us your secrets. I think this is one of the only times I've ever cast this card. I've not played a lot of Lorian Reveal decks in my career. Yeah. Somewhat lacking in Evoke Elementals, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Well, hope they don't draw exactly Thought Treasure next turn. Anyways, let's attack with BB.
It doesn't. What's Urza? Isn't
I guess
Urza
they just
like
block with
an
Urza.
X4?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
we can pass.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know at what point we should endurance ourselves. It's definitely pretty soon because a lot of our good cards are in the bin.
Yep.
Like, there are 3 Furies and 2 Solitudes in the bin, and also a Fury and a Solitude. Yeah, we should do it. We should probably do it ASAP.
Yeah.
I have no more elements deck. I think I have one more, but yeah. Definitely not the Aquamarine. That's a little scary. Not that scary, but they can like use the fairy mana to pump it or something.
Or use Urza mana?
Yeah. I mean, I think we've probably reached the point where we should endurance ourselves.
Yeah.
Probably just pitch the beans, endurance ourselves.
Sure, or we could do it like in our draw step.
I mean, they go to the bottom, so...
Yeah, okay.
4 or 5, we take 4. I think taking 4 is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to do it in our draw step specifically, but... Okay, sure. All right, so let's endurance ourselves.
Okay.
Pitching beans.
Yep. Didn't you want to do it the other way?
Oh, fuck. I did. Oh, God. I hope I don't deck. That was really not my intent.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be fine. I think we'll be able to win in time, but yeah, that was really not what I wanted. Anyway, forced.
Yeah.
So now we're reshuffled, and now let's start cascading, shall we?
Yeah. Like Bloodbraid Elf?
Yeah.
Or maybe Shardless Agent first to get the last beans out of there.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, let's do this first. So 3 beans, our odds of decking are actually pretty serving, but, you know. I'm sorry if I beat this game, chat, but, you know. All right, so now we can bounce Leyline Binding.
Yep.
And then I think we want to kill Urza, but let's see what we draw.
That makes a lot of sense.
We do get to know all the cards first. Okay, I guess we're hitting Urza. And then, I don't know, pass, I guess.
You can attack with Omnath.
Why? What's your plan if they blow? Oh, we just, you're right.
Re-Omnath.
Or just kill the Windless and own them.
Oh yeah, sure. Wait, if that's the case, we should attack with BBE too, but...
Oh. I guess you're right. Well, but no, but I don't want to die. Death is a worry.
Yeah.
The attack next turn is going to cure a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Let's pass. Yes, banning Fury is a thing that has been discussed in Modern. But as always, it'll look. This is pretty absurd what's happening right now, and maybe the Beans Cascade deck is gonna herald the end or something of like that is say make something be banned. But at the time of the banning, this deck barely existed and no one knew anything about it. So I wouldn't have banned anything if I were them, but I may or may not ban something in the future with them. That's my current take.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if Scam is the best deck, I think it's very healthy. Let's ice the 7/8, shall we?
That makes sense.
Nice. Okay, let's let them attack.
Sure.
This, by the way, is a really bizarre game we're playing.
Agreed.
Okay, I'm gonna end step binding, I guess.
Sure. Just probably one of the constructs.
Yeah, that's also good because you can later bounce the binding, which is not irrelevant.
Which also works, to be fair, if you hit Walking Ballista.
Yeah. To be clear, SOXO, I do not think you should equate what Spike admits with what is true.
Yeah.
Figuring out magic matches is pretty difficult. I'm not saying he's right or wrong with this specifically. I'm just saying, like, I really don't like the equivalence you just drew.
Yeah. So we could Blood Braid Elf and Re to Fairy.
Yes, that seems good.
Okay.
And then we can just to Fairy kill one of these things.
Yeah. Do you want to Omnath?
Oh yeah, let's Omnath.
Use Omnath mana.
Let's see. What do we now have? Hallowed Fountain?
Temple Garden? Oh no, Hallowed Fountain.
Hallowed Fountain. Yeah. Okay. So let's go get a Hallowed Fountain.
Okay.
And sure, I can probably find it tapped. I'm not going to count the mana. It'll be fine.
Yep. Okay.
Breeding Pools too.
Pool
Good to know.
Yep.
All right, to Fairy. So I'm going to bounce the contract that's equipped with the Sword of the Meek. And I'm going to Fury the other one.
Okay. We could bounce Leyline Binding here, but I think because of cards in deck, it's just better to not.
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that.
Just...
Yeah, this Stomping Ground, you're right. The Stomping Ground's in my hand. I'm sorry, it's slightly off screen.
Yeah.
Here, I'll make it a little better, but I can't fully fix it. My hand is too big.
So you can do Ballista for one.
Oh, yes, I can. Yep, that's true. And then it's time for 2 and 2/2. Seriously.
Yeah. Also, they've got to just be dead, right?
Oh, I assume so.
Okay.
They look very in place. It's very hard for them to stop us.
Yep.
That was a sick game.
Woo!
It only took one reshuffle, you know? Yeah, I guess my clock is somewhat of a concern in this particular game at this time.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's put in FOVs. We'll presumably be on the draw, so Gemstone comes in.
Yep.
Let's see. This might be a Lorien Revealed match, though, so maybe we should cut a random land.
Is Fawn good?
I don't think so.
Countering various... Yeah, okay, I guess it doesn't seem that good.
It doesn't seem great to me.
Yeah.
I
mean, we did cast it last game, but I think we could cut Lorien.
Yeah, I think we should.
I don't think Charma is very good. I get that it hits Saga, but...
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Are these good? They don't see... They kit Emery,
well,
but...
Wait, don't they have Bowmasters?
Oh, wait, we saw that. You're right. So what else do we cut? The problem is these cards are all good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely fine, like, shaving an Omnath.
Okay, that makes some sense.
It's a little weird. Curse Totem? I don't think so. I think that card, I think it'd be pretty deep on it for Curse Totem to be good. I guess it, because they do have Soul Cauldron, which it stops, but it stops your entire Cascade. So, like, I don't think it's enough.
I mean, you can't just have it as one and keep all the beans.
Yeah, I know, but...
sometimes you hit Curse Totem.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I acknowledge that I could do that, but I don't want to. Maybe just save a BBE. Sounds kind of reasonable. Or like a Teferi. I guess Teferi's not that great.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe 3 of them with the idea that we want effectively 4, but not effectively 5 to 6.
Okay, yeah.
Very tricky sideboarding. Like, basically, in general, like, to be clear, I think Spike is a good player. I think that Spike is not ruthless, is my precise opinion. Just in case anyone out there wishes to know. Like, I think his technical play is quite strong. I think he usually plays decks very well. But actually, that's sort of a problem because it means that, like, him winning with something... Like, what does it mean if Spike wins with something if you think Spike is good at Magic? Like, it actually means very little, right?
Yeah.
Like, the expectation should be that he wins with something. It's probably not that bad, and he's pretty good at Magic. Like, I don't know. That's kind of the way I feel. And as always, yes, what's hard is succeeding with decks in general.
Yeah.
Like, Cedric has a thing where he always gives credit to the first person that actually has like a big result with the deck, and it is my opinion that is the correct way to go.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if like someone played some random deck 5 years ago. The person who gets credit for it is the first person to top 8 a big tournament or whatever. Like, because like that's what matters. I don't know. Rona is bizarre.
What is the card they just played?
Rona.
No, not that. The
That's,
land.
Oh, that's.
Is that Minamo?
It's Minamo,
Okay.
yeah.
Insane.
I don't know what's going on with our opponent's deck at this point.
Yeah.
A lot of weird things are happening in this game. Anyways, they got Tram Go.
Yeah. I mean, someone made a comment about Agatha's Cauldron with Rona.
Oh, that does something? Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
I don't know really what it does, but it sounds pretty good. It lets you untap anything arbitrarily infinite or something?
Yeah.
Okay. No, wait, but it's like you grant Rona ability and then Rona...
Right.
Yeah, okay, there's some infinite with that. I don't know. It sounds like it's a lot of pieces. Not pieces of the puzzle, to be clear.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think Spike should get some credit for the fact that, as far as I know, he's the first person to combine Cascade and Beans.
Yeah.
But I also think his original version is quite unrefined, and like future people have improved on a lot of things about it. That doesn't mean he should get no credit, but like those refinings like matter, like they're important. So should we bind the Rona? I don't really know.
I mean, I would say yes. The only reason to not is in case we draw Beans.
Yeah, let's not.
Okay.
Our hand just like does nothing, so let's just hang out. In fact, let's play Island to Go.
Nice.
Dak Fane did Cascade with Beans first. Ah, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Nice. Well, I think he actually stole it from someone.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
As is his right.
He is the greatest thief in the multiverse.
So wait, what does Sword of the Meek do?
Oh, it works from the art, basically.
Okay.
So now, if they thopped her, so now, okay, our opponent can now pay X and sack and start it by sacking an artifact to make X 1/1s.
Sure.
But the thing is that if they play an artifact, I'm gonna probably kill the artifact.
Yeah.
I mean, this doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
So I guess it resolves. Oh, it brings back Sword of the Meek. Oh, that's annoying. I did not realize that.
Wait, but now we could just we could fawn now while they have no mana to sack.
Yeah, we'd fawn the sword and the thopter. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's.
Although I guess fawning the sword does nothing.
It does something. It means that it won't be in play until they make another 1/1.
Yeah.
It doesn't do a lot, but you know.
Yeah.
I don't let them untap and be able to like do their thing. So.
Yeah. Also, we cannot throw stones at someone for not refining their decks.
Why not?
Because we often just... I mean, sometimes we play your refined lists, but often we just on stream, like, play whatever.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Yes. But I mean, I think that overall in my Magic career, I've mostly been a refiner.
Sure, right.
Like, usually I think that, like, if you take some stock deck and play my build of the stock deck, it is better than the average list. I believe the army would have brought it back, but I'm not 100% sure.
I think so.
Like, why wouldn't it? Like, the sword, the new sword in the graveyard will trigger when it sees the army enter, right? Like.
Well, yeah. The question is it like a 1/1 or does it technically enter as a 0/0 and then get a counter before?
No, I think it enters with the counter.
Yeah.
Maybe that's wrong, but I think that has to be how it works. Okay. Well, I don't want them to Emery.
Yeah, we should definitely remove Emery in some way.
Probably just hardcast Solitude on it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use this land in case we draw Omnath.
Yeah.
It's 0/0, then it puts the counters? Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
If that's true, Sam's definitely right. I assumed that it came in with a counter on it. But I guess because Amass like has to work with like things that could be in play or could not be in play, Amass is a weird case. Yeah, I think we are currently losing, but we're not losing by very much.
Yeah. Is
my opinion of this game. Oh, you got us. When do you think our opponent's going to flip the Rona?
Never.
Yeah, I mean, probably. But, you know. I had to ask you, right?
You did.
Okay, well, all 4 Ronas are now gone. Or wait, no.
No,
just three.
Just 3. And hey, Zyphos, thanks for the subscription! Great to have you back.
Mm.
Ledger Shredder. Saga.
I mean, Sagat is fine-ish. We can just fob it.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that it takes a lot of like resources or whatever, but like I don't hate just like killing their Rona and killing their Sagat, and we look pretty stable.
Yeah.
Like I think we should probably kill this Rona at this point.
I want to kill the Rona. We could wait on killing the Saga.
Well, it's very nice to wait until it gets a second counter, so they can make an XX.
It's FOV, so we could just kill the XX.
Well, that's true. So you just want to like wait and see if they plan out a second good thing.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's because then they could just do it in response.
Well, like if we were waiting, we have to keep waiting.
Yeah.
Is all I'm pointing out.
Yeah.
Now maybe that doesn't matter, but it kind of seems like it matters to me.
Okay, let's FOV.
And I guess I'll play Lin first because whatever.
Sure.
I admit that our Beans tribal deck is worse when we don't have Beans.
Mm-hmm.
But see, this could be fixed if we had more 3-mana Cascaders that were guaranteed Beans.
Yeah.
Which is my main proposal. But yeah. The question then becomes, if you're doing that, what... Wow, really, really punished, actually.
Very punished.
I mean, I don't know. I think the play made was reasonable, but it sure didn't work out.
Uh-oh, is this Urza?
Well, it went about as poorly as it possibly could have.
Yeah. Wow, the Construct brings back the sword, though.
Yeah, I might concede this game to save clock time.
Let's see what we draw.
Okay, I mean, that's kind of good. Because now I can clean up the Urza at least.
Yeah.
The problem is we're just, like, not going anywhere, and they're going a lot of places. But I think I have to kill Urza even over, like, this biz.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I'm just worried that 7 minutes is about how long it will take us to win a game.
I mean, you can concede for clock minutes if you want.
We can see another draw step, but
yeah.
I think we're pretty close to wanting to concede for clock minutes. Well, partially because we're all just, like, we are losing quite badly.
Yeah.
It isn't over.
Okay,
but...
now I think I'm ready to concede for clock minutes.
Okay, great. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't think I saw anything that changed much for me, though. I like how our deck's configured.
Me too.
I think Fob's good, even though our opponent did a good job making it awkward there.
Yeah.
They're going to place while we were going to Cleveland. That's indeed the problem,
Bolter.
Bolter.
Yeah.
Hate going to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Think
of all the other places you could go.
Yeah.
For example, you could go...
to Salt Lake City?
Up a beanstalk?
Oh. I thought you were going to plug Summit there.
Oh, fuck. We forgot to
Oh, I didn't. That was foolish. Anyway,
yeah.
let's mull. It's fine, we'll mulligan. That'll make
yeah.
it make sense.
I think this hand has to be good, right?
Oh, it's definitely good. In paper, you can actually just put gemstones in on the play.
Yeah.
But to be clear, it doesn't have a luck counter then.
Yeah. Right.
Anyways.
You just play it as your turn one land.
Yeah, maybe Chat should have reminded me to unboard in the gemstone caverns, honestly. I blame Chat.
I think that's fair. It is all Chat's fault.
Yeah. If only there was a command that would tell us whose fault it was.
That's nice. Ooh,
all right.
That's nice.
So we want, like, probably just, like, a green land of some kind?
Yeah. Like green-red, maybe? Because we have the Fury?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we have double...
Green-red is a little awkward, but it will probably be fine. I think green-red's fine, yeah.
Sure.
Thinking about them beans.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Okay, now we're... This game's going well. Because it seems like their deck does do a lot of, like, stuff.
Though I do wish that was a 3-mana Cascader.
Well, yeah, as far as I can tell, you can tell when you want Bloodbraid Elf to be 3-mana Cascader because it's any game state.
Yes.
Excuse me, sorry.
You're good.
It's still recovering from illness, Andrew. I think we should land go.
Okay.
My intent is to Cascade with the elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously FOV is great. In fact, okay, there's a period of time where four colorless didn't have FOV, and like I did do that at the time. Like I thought it was reasonable, but I really didn't like how it felt.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt like as my deck with infinite card advantage, a card that lets me very efficiently trade card advantage for like for board presence was very good.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know, I couldn't find a way to fit at the time given the metagame. Emery untap. All right, well that is a very nice variable board. Oh no, wait, that thing's a 1/3. It's not.
Yeah, it's.
Good beats, because the problem is we do need to kill that Emery pretty badly, I think.
Yes, I agree.
Like, I don't want them to play Soul Cauldron. I don't even fully understand what they'll do with Soul Cauldron,
Yeah.
but I understand enough to know we don't want them to have
Yeah,
it.
Oh, nice.
Okay, now we can BBE. Great.
Yeah.
So let's BBE off, like, this can just be, like, basic planes, whatever.
Sure.
Ensuring double white for Solitude is the point of it being specifically planes.
Nice.
I mean, thinking about like your mana in these decks is honestly, I think, really important and kind of an underrated aspect of playing them. Now we could just bounce Emery, FYI.
And or I could bounce Rona.
Oh, bounce Rona and then like
and
kill.
Then Fury
Oh wait, that
Emery?
seems pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's start by bouncing though.
Okay.
Sure. Nice.
Nice.
Submissive and Furyable? Yeah. Dawn, this isn't your best work. See, like, I sort of wish this Teferi was a Beans.
Yeah.
I mean, this is still good, obviously. But yeah.
Well, and it could have been a Beans one turn earlier.
Yes, a Beans a turn earlier, yeah. So I think the question right now is probably like, okay, so I'm just thinking about builds of the deck, right? If
Yeah.
it's like, that is annoying. Oh, perfect.
Great.
I'm just going to do this.
Yeah.
And I think I can hold Beseiju. I could play it, but
yeah.
I'm not sure why I should. It seems fine to hold, right?
I think so.
Okay, nice.
I mean, against their like Thopter combo deck, it's gotta be good. Thopter combo or like Urza.
Yeah, like
know.
Ola just kills Saga.
Yeah.
Famously. Urza. Okay. I mean, that gives us some good things to FOV. And some good things to Solitude. It works really for all our cards.
Yeah.
Don't know that we can do anything right now, though.
I agree. I mean, we could Beseiju the construct, but that doesn't seem that good.
Well, I think Teferi is good, Todd. I think Teferi is like opposing Cascade exists, and also in the mirror, like it seems like Teferi is excellent to me.
Yeah.
I just want to play Teferi and have all my Cascaders cost 3.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't imply that I have to like move Teferi in my deck. Okay, so I know it's a little dangerous, but I think I want to cast Omnath.
Okay.
Right, like it probably will work out.
Okay, you can't make white.
Okay, wait. Sorry, let me just do this the right way. From most strict to least restricted is the right way to do this. Which is probably some computer science algorithm, but I can't think which one at the moment.
Sure.
Nice. So now we can just fetch Solitude.
Yep.
Just find any white making land. This is fine.
Yep.
Yeah. We are winning this game. It'll be fine. F6 now, and then on their upkeep, I will do the FOB thing on the construct and the drum, I think.
Yeah.
Not the, like, ideal targets. And if they block, then I just won't FOB.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of insane for them to block, but, you know, I guess if they want to do that, they can do it.
Yep.
It's max flow min cut? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. And maybe they're doing that to shrewdly play around FOB, but that's fine. So now at this point, I'm gonna start taking some aggressive maneuvers, such as I'm gonna F6 and then un-F6 strategically if you need to FOB.
Yeah.
Really a classic maneuver. So F6.
And then hover over.
Yes.
This. Nice.
You can also do this with the hotkeys, but I'm gonna do it this way.
Nice.
So which I understand is that I am quite good at playing quickly. I just, for stream entertainment reasons, I usually don't.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So that we might want to kill. I guess we don't want to kill it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're good. Now we're just untap and kill both things for 4.
Yep.
Nice. This is the right way to do it because we want to stage you up, which costs 1.
Yep.
Not even going to bother playing this Beanstalk right now. Just do this F6 and attack for 7. And they're dead.
Woohoo! Well, I shouldn't woohoo yet.
I mean, in theory, bad things could happen to us, but
Yeah.
it's pretty hard to get out of this.
Especially if we just have Fav up if needed.
Right, so I'm going to F6. I'm going to do the same trick again.
Yeah.
What is this? 5 mana? What costs 5?
And some life? Oh, they're transforming.
Oh, sure. I'm not scared of that.
Me neither.
It's kind of just a big guy and it can't attack.
Yeah.
So, like, it might slow us down a little bit, but it's just not going to matter too much.
Yep.
I guess have to have a Boseiju accent, whatever. Oh, and we tap the guy and kill them?
Yep. Nice. Woo! Now I can woo.
What was our loss to? Blue-black control,
Yeah.
which I might have punted, but Bowmaster's counters is a little annoying. I suspect it's still fine. But
Words on Stream was redeemed. That's so exciting.
yeah, you Unbreakable, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do any of those things.
Yeah.
Teferi is a really good card, and all the cards you're posing aren't very good cards.
Yeah.
Don't add bad cards to the deck, just leave it all good cards. So, yeah, here's my thoughts on this deck at the moment. Just to discuss briefly before we words on stream or close out or whatever we're going to do.
Yeah.
But, so I think what I would try next after this test run is... Hold on.
A lot of ardent creatures in Magic.
I really was not ready for how many Ardents there was going to be.
Yeah.
So I think I would try the Ardent, please.
Yeah.
And I think I would cut all the Bloodbraid Elves.
Yeah.
But I like the 3 Omnaths. I like this like general kind of shell.
Yeah.
I don't really know if this is needed.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be a different land or whatever. But,
I mean, you also could just cut like.
well, I think 8 Cascaders might be the right number. I think Cascaders seem to.
So you need to cut a card then.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And maybe
third
it's third Omnath. Yeah. Okay. So like maybe like this is where I try next. Something like this. It's a little weird because I'm worried that if we cut the BBs, our Furies are a little low on pitch things.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So like I don't know. Maybe we should Outburst because it gives us more things that pitch to that.
Yeah, or maybe like a weird split. You spelled violent wrong.
Oh no.
In many ways. Nope.
How do you spell violent?
V-I-O.
Nice.
Violent.
My
Violent.
To be clear, chat, I am not good at spelling. Yeah, like maybe this is what you have to do.
Split.
I don't know the right mixture. I mean, it's
Yeah.
possible even just all of these to make sure the Furies are castable. I want 4 Furies is the thing. So maybe just like all Violent Outbursts, like all 3s, still play Teferi for the Cascade Match in the Mirror.
Yeah.
Shave an Omnath, like do something like this.
Yeah, that makes
Seems
some
reasonable
sense.
to me. If you do something like this, it also does make Fawn better because you can board in without these like weird effects.
Yeah.
Isn't a 3-mana beans not all that good? I mean, it's for you. No, it's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what you want.
We just played a league with it and it was awesome. Like
I think all I wanted to do was draw beans and more beans and more beans and more beans, and I wanted to never stop. And every time my BBE cascaded into fairy instead of beans, I was sad.
Yeah.
Beans is great.
Yeah.
So this is probably what I would try next. I haven't thought really if I would retool the mana base or how it affects the sideboard, but yeah, I would like more beans.
Yeah.
So
does opponent's Saga reduce the cost of Charma? Yes.
Yes, it does. Having BB go into 3-drop slot is very good. Is it? It seems bad to me.
Yeah.
Like I get that you sometimes get a free 2/2 along the way, but what I'd really like to do is always have beans.
Yeah.
Basically, like I get what you're saying, but the thing is, I would like to play Teferi in my deck because Teferi seems good, and also Endurance seems good.
Sure.
And given that I want to play those, I can't play Bloodbraid Elf or else I might hit them.
Yeah.
What I really want to hit is just beans, and more beans.
And the Force of Negation thing is also super
The
awkward.
Force Engage thing seems great.
Yeah.
Like,
or no, sorry. The Force of Negation Bloodbraid Elf thing is awkward.
right. Like I want to be able to board this card in a lot, and it's
Yeah.
pretty annoying.
Yeah.
So getting 3 beans on the field is a minute. Yeah, like I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, once you have 3, it's you're good.
I'll endurance myself, and I won't play the 4th one or whatever.
Yeah, we're slowly transforming into the
sort of second path. I want lots of pitch elementals.
Yeah,
the Tristan deck doesn't have Furies, and I'd really like Furies.
Yeah,
and also like Fire and Ice. Okay, I get the Fire and Ice is a medium card, but Fire Icing Bowmaster was so good this league.
Yeah,
and so relevant. Like Fire and Ice is like the perfect answer to Bowmaster.
Yeah.
So, like, I really like having the Fire and Ices.
Yeah.
The match where you want Fauna Those, we take out BB anyway. Yeah, maybe,
well,
but...
I think that wasn't necessarily true. We just did. That's how we
were
did.
forced to do that because we, like... in fact, when we played against Amulet, I felt like I really wanted more beans.
Yeah,
but I couldn't have them because I had to cut my BBs.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's more like, unfortunately, you must cut some of your Cascaders if you're playing BB.
Yeah.
Like, it's a cost. So... yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Does this deck beat regular Fiend 4-color? I don't know. I suspect it's pretty close, but my guess is you'd rather be in the Cascades guide. I think the bigger thing is that cascading into beans is better against Scam. That seems pretty clear to me. Because, basically against Scam, you want a lot of redundancy. You don't want to be able to Thoughtseize, and this deck is all the same cards. Every card is a bean, which means that, like, you're very resilient to what Scam's doing. So... that is unknown to me. I make no claims of that as a chariot. There are some diminishing returns. I don't know where they start exactly. It is possible diminishing returns are above 8 but below 10 or whatever. It's hard to know.
Man, chat really likes the Elder D front today.
Yeah, people... I assume there's something Spike did. I'm not going to do that because it's bad.
Yeah.
I will not be answering any more questions about it. I don't think it's very good.
Yeah.
Like, I've never played a single game with it. Maybe I'm wrong. It's hard to assess things that you haven't cast, but, like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like... what if you like if you're trying to just like get value, you could just like play Time Warp. Isn't like Time Warp Elder Deep Fiend except that it's playable? I don't know. Like, and Tristan's deck had Time Warp, to be clear. Time Warp is a real thing.
Yeah, Time Warp Beans is nice.
So, anyways, what are we gonna do about that word?
We're gonna do it, but first we're gonna thank YouTube. So Twitch, stick around for a second. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel as always, and we'll see you for the next video.